Hello, fellow Bazarians. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we are going over the new changes in Season 14 and playing some games in Season 14, the new season that just dropped. It was supposed to drop around 3, but it is almost 2 p.m. now, and they already dropped it, so pretty sweet. It's not very often that we get a update that happens, like, earlier than expected. But I'll take, like the extra hour of game time. Pretty sweet, pretty sweet. I'm gonna jump on in here. I want to buy all these skins that are in the store, especially Super Dooley. I have been waiting for this skin for so darn long now at this point. Man, oh man. Yeah, I've been using this skin in thumbnails for the Bazaar for a minute now. It's been on the wiki for basically the entire time the game's been out. This skin has been on the wiki, so excited to have that one. But yeah, I wanted to go over the changes as well that happened in this season before jumping into the games. I'm not going to go through every single one. Maybe we can go character by character. But I want to at least go over the new items, new encounters, that kind of thing real quick first. So let's do that real quick. So, here is the current patch notes. So we got Happy Camper, Day 1, Silver Tier Enemy, Calico, Day 2, Gold Tier, Overbearing Teacher, Day 3, Bronze Tier. We'll have to see what these enemies have. It's possible that Bazaar DB might have them already, but I'm not entirely sure if they do. Yeah, it's looking like they don't. So it'll take them a minute to get everything over here, but I would love to see once they get these enemies put over to Bazaar DB what their items are going to be, because, Bazaar DB does a very good job of that. I do, however, really like how they're doing the patch notes this time around, where you can see the actual icons, because this is the old hotfix patch notes and everything. And you couldn't see them before. Just pretty cool that they're going in this direction. I hope they continue doing this. But it looks like we got one new Day 1, one new Day 2, two new Day 3, and Day 4, a Day 6, a Day 7, two new Day 9s, and two new Day 10s as far as monsters go. Interesting opponent with Fairy Circle. We'll have to see what this guy has too. Hopefully it's not anything that is too crazy scaling, but I mean, it's Day 10, so we shall have to see. We got two new encounters. Shelter Shelby. Zoom in a little bit here. Kind of small. Shelter Shelby is a merchant, replaces Dryad, which was our placeholder friend merchant. So this is just the new friend merchant now. And then Mystery Box starts on Day 2. It's a diamond tier event, and you get a small enchanted item from another hero. So this is essentially like going to the jungle temple ruins and rolling for a random thing and then getting this event. Interesting. What's up, Swaggy? Genuinely was looking at buying some of the characters when they're on sale, then realized, wait, I can drop the same amount on Aethermancer and something else. Also, yo, what up? Yeah, the characters are definitely worth the money, but only if you, plan on spending the time to actually play the game. Otherwise, there's plenty of stuff that you can do with every character, so even if you don't have all the new characters, I would still say the game's still got a lot to do, so. All right, so we got a few new items here as well. The boss medium weapon, legendary. This is going to be on the new boss Harrow fight now. The 7-second cooldown, it does 100 damage, and whenever you use another weapon, this game's gains damage equal to that item's damage. So if you have an item that has a ton of damage, or if you just have a lot of really spammy weapons, this thing is going to just copycat all of that other stuff and do a massive amount of damage. I don't know if Pill Buggy is coming to anyone's mind, but this thing with Pill Buggy is terrifying to me. We'll have to see. Championship belts, medium apparel, legendary. Adjacent items have percent or plus damage equal to 5% of your max health. So this is basically like a small version of the Veggie Garden from Jules's kit, but it applies to any weapon. Doesn't matter if it is a tool or not. Coupon. When you sell this at a merchant, discount its items by 50/100%. So you can get free items if this is diamond. You can guarantee yourself free items. It's pretty interesting to me because there's also this other one. Let's see if I can find it real quick. Oh, they don't have it shown here. I wonder if they're not showing it because they're not actually putting it into the game, but there was a small that was revealed that when you sell it, it enchants all the items that the merchant has. Do not see it, though. Crimson Orchid. This is a small diamond tier item. When you sell this, your leftmost item permanently gains lifesteal. That is pretty insane. Not gonna lie. Imagine this with, you know, anything that hits really hard. It is just good. I don't know who has this item. I would assume that it is kind of like a diamond monster item. Similar to how Moon Orb is only on one fight. You have to like go to that fight and then get lucky to get Moon Orb. I feel like this is going to be same kind of deal. And a lot of these items are like higher tier loot items, so I'm not entirely sure how you're supposed to get them other than going to Jungle Ruins and getting loot, or by going to Pearls. So we'll have to see. There also are new events that you can go to that give you items from another hero, so maybe that's how you're supposed to get them. All right, Fairy Statue is a small property. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is the first small property that is in the game. But it is a small property, and when you defeat a monster with this, you transform it into an enchanted friend. So this turns into an enchanted friend at the end of a fight. Coupon. Yeah, coupon's all right. By the time you have one of these, you should probably have a good amount of money, though, so I'm not too worried about it. But, you know, if you find like a diamond large or something and you'd rather not spend $48, this is a pretty good item to hold on to. Foundation Robe is a legendary medium relic apparel. The weapon to the right of this has damage equal to your regen. So think of things like the Ritual Dagger and Moose Staff, shenanigans, and all that sort of stuff. This one's going to be pretty fun. Okay, and then this is the first of the ones that they're showing for this kind of archetype that they're adding in, and I don't know how to feel about it, and I've been talking to a few people in the community about this item and its counterparts. Gorgon Spore. It's a bronze tier. At the start of each fight, poison 6, 9, 12, 15. Now, this is basically like a magma core, right? But it does poison. And then there are a bunch of other ones, such as Lag Bolt, which is just slow an item. And then there is the... Where's the other one? Spark Plug, haste an item. I think there's one more, but anyway, the point is that the second you put one of these on your board, you have an instant start a fight trigger. And, you know, I don't know. They took all the start of fight stuff out of the game a couple seasons ago, and now they are adding in items that do the same thing that the, like, skills that they took out do. That said, though, these items also don't have any cooldown. So they are just magma core, right? You put them on your board, and then they do one thing, and then they just sit there on your board for the rest of the fight. Against destruction, maybe this stuff is going to be good. But otherwise, this stuff is just really broken for charging one-shot stuff. If you're running single weapon and you find all three, like Gorgon Spore, Lag Bolts, and whatever the other one was, Spark Plug, and you have good charge skills like Neophiliac, you could probably cast, you know, Soul of the District in like 2 seconds. I've seen clips of people doing... In fact, I think I can show you. There's some crazy stuff that you can do with start of combat stuff here. Divers. I'm too far back. Where is it? This one. That's the fight. That's the whole fight. So, essentially, we got a toxic icicle. So, start a fight freeze, start a fight poison. Then we got a heavy magma core. Start a fight burn, start a fight slow. And then, down here, you got, whenever you freeze for the first time, haste. And then down here, you've got Neophiliac. So, the start of fight, you charge one item for 1 second per status effect that you do. Haste, slow, burn, freeze, poison. And you've got all, 5 of them happening immediately at the start of fight. So since this item is less than 5 seconds, because of this guy, you cast it immediately at the start of fight. And you're going to start seeing a lot more of this crap because of these start of combat items. So, yeah, anyway. Like Frequency said, that will be more common. And I said Neophiliac is getting a nerf for sure, but we'll have to see. I haven't actually read all the patch notes yet, so we'll have to see. Anyway, back to this. Okay, where were we? Infernal Catapults. Large bronze tier, CD3, ammo 1. So this is going to be in, it's going to be in the curio shop, as far as I can tell. It doesn't seem to be an item for any character specifically, but we'll have to see, I guess? I don't really know. Most of these don't seem like they have a character associated with them yet. Yeah, there's a lot in this patch notes, though. But it just burns for a specific amount, that's it. And it has ammo. But only 1 ammo. I don't know how good this is going to be on early days. It's up for debate. Probably not that great unless you have like a Cannonball and Vanessa or something. Or the Powder Horn. Alright, we went over the Lag Bolt stuff. Penthouse is a legendary property. Your other properties gain value equal to half this item's value. When you use a property, charge another property 1 second. So, yeah. Billboard is going to be going crazy with this one. Would not be surprised if Fairy Statue is a Karnak item. I'm pretty sure Fairy Statue is a diamond tier. It's not a loot item, though. It's a diamond tier neutral item, as far as I know. I posted in the Discord the other day. Let's see. Where is he? There he is. Yep. See? The monster item. I mean, I have screenshots of all this stuff. But, yeah. Anywho. Portable stove, bronze tier CD4, burn 3579, slow an item for 1, 2, 3, 4 seconds. So this guy, if this is a stealth item, you guys are fucked on day 2. Because you're going to see that cruise ship everywhere. That cruise ship is going to be everywhere if this is a stealth item. And I don't have a screenshot of this one because this one got revealed in the trailer yesterday. Who had it? I think it was this guy. Yeah, this guy has it. It's the dog guy. I think it's a day 1 monster too. Oops. Anyway, I'm going to be looking for that, and if I do place Stell today at any point, I'm going to click on the get a small tool from any hero button as much as possible. Raffle ticket, small loot, bronze tier. When you sell this, gain 0 to 5, 10, 20, 40 gold. So it's just a free money button. Yeah, Super Duelie's finally out. Rhymestone amulets, legendary. When you freeze with an adjacent item, charge a weapon 1 second. Guys, nitrogen hammer is about to be a problem with this. This thing with nitrogen hammer. Ooh. But good luck getting it, because I'm pretty sure Frost Street Challenger has this now, and he still has a nitrogen hammer, and I believe that this is also next to the iceberg, so good luck. It does not seem very winnable in its current state. All right. Shell necklace, small apparel, silver tier, CD6, shield 20, 30, 40 for each aquatic item or tool that you have. So this seems usable on any hero, really, because most heroes have some tools that you can play around. Skill voucher, when you sell this, get a random skill from any hero. Well, you know, if this is starting bronze and it's a loot item or a neutral item, you could probably get it from Curio. But this is just an easier way to get skills at bronze. I don't really see people using their level up upgrades on this, though. This is a good thing, Dooley. We can finally be bees, dude. Small aquatic friend starfish, CD3, regen 2468. If this is on Vanessa, I'm excited about this little guy. Hopefully he is, but we'll have to see. Stress ball, small toy, bronze tier, CD3, shield 10, 20, 40, 80. And then finally, the tracer pistol. There were a couple items that, you know what, I'll go over this in a second. There were a couple items that were revealed that aren't in this list, such as reroll token. When you sell this on hour 3, reroll your enemies. And where was the other one? Showed that one. Where are you? There you are. When you sell this at a merchant, enchant its items. That is an incredibly strong item. So I don't know if they are not putting this in the game yet, but if they're not, I would kind of understand why. But Tracer Pistol, legendary, 2-second cooldown, 6 ammo. Whenever you crit, reload 1 ammo into it, and it deals 50 damage. This is just an Uzi or an SMG that has the bronze starting tier of ammo for the Uzi and 50 damage, but it reloads itself over the course of the fight. Now, one of the big changes to Dooley that is going to really mess around with this is this item, the 3D printer, can transform into legendary tier items now. So if you get a critical printer and you have a crit core and you manage to pull this little guy, you are going to be infinite ammo, tracer pistol, and I don't know how effective that's going to be, but I mean, the crit core is going to be very happy. So if you get like augmented weaponry, or improvised weaponry rather, I could see that being pretty solid. Just having 4 legendary pistols on the board. All right, new skills. Flashpoint fuse for Vanessa. When you use a ammo item, your items gain 1, 2, 3 burn. Just whenever you use one. Doesn't have to do anything special. Just whenever you use an ammo item. This skill is ridiculous to me. It's a silver starting skill, but this is just too easy of a condition, in my opinion. We'll have to see. But I am excited to try this. Imagine this with Tracer pistol, though. Right? And then Oni mask. Pretty gross. Pygmalion skill returns using our tech. New of run persistent references. What the hell are we talking about here? Oh, returns using our tech. New of run persistent rep. I have no fucking clue what this means. Your weapons have 1, 2, 3 for each weapon. You have bought this. Dude, who was smoking the ganja while writing this one? Can anyone translate this into English for me so I know what I'm looking at? Your weapons have plus 1, 2, 3 for each weapon you have bought this round. I would assume it's damage, but... Okay, I get it. I've translated it into English for everyone in my brain. Here it is. Ready? So, lifting used to, when you bought it, give you plus 1 every time that you bought a weapon from that point on. And if you upgraded it, then it would give you 2 for every weapon you bought after that point. But now, it's run persistent. So if you have bought, like, let's say 10 weapons with the plus 1 bonus, and then you upgrade it to silver, it wouldn't be giving you 10 damage still because that's how much money or how much bonus you already accrued. It would give you 20 the second you upgraded it, I think. And then if you upgraded it to gold before buying a single other weapon, it would upgrade it to 30. You know what I mean? And if you buy this skill later in the game, it should be counting all the weapons that you've bought already for the entire course of the run up until that point. But they fucking made this the most difficult thing to understand in the world when you first read it. I had to really think about that, but it does make sense. Yeah, it took me a second. All right, Karnak has a monster tracker. When you defeat a gold tier or higher monster, get a loot item. And your loot items have plus 1 value. Okay, so this plus waste stones could get you pretty rich on Karnak, which is kind of cool. Yeah. If you get a Adira lifting on day 11, you could get some decent value out of that if you've been buying stuff. You just got the coupon. It's a loot item. Okay, cool. So that means you can get it from the jungle ruins, right? Why did they give Vanessa 2 skills, but only gave 2 other heroes 1 skill and no one else anything? This is a crazy skill. At the start of each fight, the fastest enemy cooldown has its items cooldown reduced by 1, 2, or increased rather, by 1, 2 seconds. So if your enemy has an SMG on their board, it's going to be a 4-second SMG if you have a diamond version of this skill. Crimson Orchid is in Oasis Guardian fight. I just saw it. Okay, good to know. Oasis Guardian is definitely somewhere we're going then. Founding Day Champion, rank 10 and up. Paragon and Elites. I did not make top 1,000 this last season. I just wasn't playing the last week very much at all. I think I ended up around like the 2,600 range for last season, so pretty consistent for me. I think that's pretty much where I end up ranking most of the time, is right around rank 2,500-ish. I just like, I lose steam midway through the season, and I only really start recording videos, and that's about it. I don't really grind rank like that anymore. It's fun too, though, still. We got a carpet and a card back in the prize pass. We'll go over those later. Chest editions, we got all these skins, and the item skins this season in chests are going to be for Karnak, Vanessa, and Stell. And then we've got some seasonal store stuff. We'll go over that later. Wording changes, removing for the fight in favor of specifying permanent effects, removing shield from sentences like your shield items gain X shield will now read your items gain shield icon X. This is not a change functionality, it's only a change for readability. Okay, cool. Yeah, we can start with Vanessa first. I think she was next on the rotation anyway for videos, so. Enchantments continue to make consistency pass, and improvements to enchantments across the board. Numerous enchantments have been adjusted to fixed as a result. Many items with missing enchantments gain them. Weights, lifting stones, and other similar buff items had many of their enchants updated to also buff items. Okay, we already had like lifting stones and weights, as far as I know, buffing heal items if you had the healing version of it. That's kind of cool. Lifting stones is already one of Karnok's best items, in my opinion. Skill vouchers and curia. I'm pretty sure any of the loot or neutral items that are bronze starting tier should be available at curio. So skill voucher is one of them. Should be a pretty consistent way of getting either enchanted items or skills now to go to curio. So I'm definitely not going to be skipping curio today. I want to see as much as I can. Most effects of this class have been consolidated to when you slow this for consistency and interpretability with radiant and other slow prevention effects. Some items like security blanket and moon orb remain is slowed as they are different thematic concept. We also have updated is hasted, but this should have minimal gameplay ramifications. Made some changes to gold gain options, added secondary tags to many options, reduced the high end of the gold gain. This normalizes the values you tend to get from the options and added some additional options to several heroes. Okay, cool. Bananable has a skill voucher now. Boss Harrow has been moved to gold tier from bronze tier, and he has the boss instead of the runic double bow. Bouncertron has a lag bolt now instead of a sunderer. That's actually kind of nice. Bounty Hunter has a spark plug instead of his revolver and a tracer pistol instead of his revolver. So this is a Vanessa specific encounter, right? I don't think you can get this guy on anyone else. So is tracer pistol only available on Vanessa then? I mean, unless you get lucky with a legendary item pull, right? Out of Mysterious Stranger. Covetous Thief has a raffle ticket instead of a sharpening stone. Interesting. I would have preferred getting a sharpening stone most of the time out of this guy, but he is kind of just like a loot pinata, so I guess not having a sharpening stone is fine. But I did often go to Covetous Thief because it was just a good place to get some small buff. Cargo Hold no longer sometimes drops gold tier hero items, but it can still drop gold tier crash site items, which means that you're not going to get a diamond enchanted item anymore if you have just the transform and upgrade gem. Okay. Void Disruptor not spawning here. Okay. Interesting. I didn't know it could do this. Cult member now reduces the cooldown of legendary items. Oh my god. Oh my god. This effect has been removed from Necronomicon specifically in favor of being on the skill. Interesting. But they didn't remove it from Runic Dagger or Ritual Dagger, though. Dude. Cult might actually be busted now. A second off of all legendaries is a big buff if you have legendaries. And you will have legendaries if you go to the Cult. Alright, I'm doing a Cult run at some point today. I'm going to try. Foreman has a skill voucher instead of a scrap. Foundation Revenant has a foundation robe instead of a shadowed cloak. Interesting. Because Foundation Revenant had... he's got a good weapon, doesn't he? Where is he? There he is. Yeah, he's got a Basilisk Fang. So that means that this enemy is going to be scaling up its regen and then its lifesteal also, and its damage. This enemy might actually be a bit of a problem now. It doesn't have too many ways to poison. I think we'll be all right. Rhymestone Amulet replaces Frost Potion for Frost Street Champion. So you don't have the potion that gives you the freeze anymore. It's the Rhymestone Amulet, and this thing is insane. Where is this man? There he is. So instead of this Frost Potion, okay. But we'll have to see where the placement of that comes in, because if it is over here, it's not the biggest deal in the world, but if it's over here in between these two, then we're fucked. Because that's the item that says adjacent items when they freeze, you charge a weapon. And he's got a nitrogen hammer at diamond. Or no, it is gold, but still, it's still an insane item to have. Gorgon Spore instead of Train Spider for Gorgon Noble. Infernal Frigate has the Infernal Catapult instead of the Trebuchet, and an Inertia Dampener instead of Thrusters. Okay. Pop Snappers is now shielded, and another one is heavy, and it has less health. Huh. That is interesting. Here's the thing. I used to go to this guy to get thrusters all the time on Stel, because you can turn things into vehicles, but I mean, Inertia Dampener is still good. Mod Squad has a raffle ticket. Mr. Moreland is on day 3. Professor Wriggle is a skill vendor added to Karnak. Property Baron has Penthouse now instead of Subscraper. Oh my god. So every time he uses his billboard, he's charging up the weapon one. Oh my god, that's gonna be crazy. Oh, that's gonna be nuts. Because right here, there's gonna be the Subscrape, or the Penthouse. So every time he uses billboard, it's gonna charge Skyscraper, and then vice versa. What does the raffle ticket do? It when you sell raffle ticket, it gives you between 0 and whatever tier of money it is. I think it was 5, 10, 20, 40. Void Knight has rate limiter instead of desperate cleanse. I forget what the skill said it did, but one of my teammates was talking about it here. Oh, that's the wrong chat. That's also the wrong chat. No. All charge effects are reduced by half. So all charge effects are reduced by half. So against Void Knight, you're not going to be able to charge as much. And Trash Golem is a bronze tier monster now instead of a silver tier. Here's some more stuff we got. And then I'll go through the Vanessa changes, I think, and then play a run on Vanessa, and then we can go through the other character changes as we get to those characters. So for the commons, we are making some changes to monster/common items that do not see much play. This will continue in future seasons. Null Frost Altar no longer gives enemy items freeze immunity. So you can freeze your opponents and never be frozen while running this. So yeah, pretty big buff. Hands of Time simplified, cooldown 654 instead of 987. Removed cooldown reduction from adjacent tools. So it's just easier to play now. You don't have to have a bunch of tools on the board. You could play this with a single tool. At Diamond, if you're running this with something like a press, you could maybe get your press down really, really quickly. This actually seems like a viable item now. Junkyard Catapult is a bronze tier item now. It has a 6-second cooldown instead of 7. It has 3 ammo instead of 1 because this was fucking useless before. No one ever played this ever a single time in the history of the Bazaar on their board. If you did, I feel sorry for you. Straight up. Damage to 25, 50, 100, 200, and burn 5, 10, 15, 20 instead of 6, 8, 10. Yeah, what a pitiful fucking item. At Diamond, this thing was a joke. 7-second burn 10 at Diamond is disgusting. What did I just do? I don't know. Fucking co-pilot. As if I wanted to talk to an AI. Anyway, this actually looks like it could be okay as a supplemental item. It doesn't seem bad. It's doing all the stuff, you know? Rune Axe is a relic now. It has lifesteal. You're still probably selling it anyway. But, cool. As we have gone over for Dually, the 3D printer can transform into legendary tier items now, and rays now count their own use, with the exception of Beta Ray, because Beta Ray is the one that charges off of other rays going off. This is really, really cool, and I am excited to play rays again. I have only ever really gotten one crazy ray build before, and that's on the Discord. It was insane. I had a shiny bunker. So all my shield stuff had multicast, and I had a couple of rays that were multicast because I had shielded on them. But that was a super fun run. They nerfed Korra a little bit at the Diamond tier. It is a 6-second at Diamond now instead of 5. But they buffed it at Silver. So, 876, that seems more livable, honestly. Instead of getting a 2-second CDR bonus, it's only getting a 1-second CDR bonus across the board. I think this is going to be just totally fine. It was really, really strong at Diamond. Keylogger is faster now. It no longer buffs shield, but it does buff poison twice as much. Pretty cool. I think I'll try to use this a little more often now. Launcher Core CD6 from 765. Oh! They have nerfed Launcher Core. Wow. Finally. CD6 is pretty good, though. 2, 3, 4 items start flying instead of just 2 every time, and no longer charges itself on use if it is flying. So, there's no point in making Launcher Core fly anymore, because it doesn't say 2, 3, 4 other items start flying. It just says 2, 3, 4 items, so it can make itself fly now. And it doesn't care if it's flying. It doesn't charge itself. So it's going to say 2, 3, 4 items start flying, and then when you use another flying item, charge this. It's not going to say when you use a flying item, charge this. Pretty cool. I actually really like this. The fact that it can't charge itself is actually quite nice. Tesla Coil is a little bit faster now. That's nice. I liked this item enough already. Thermal Lance is gold tier now instead of silver, and it's faster. And it burns 10 base instead of 5, was it before? This was already a good item. Interesting that they're doing that. Walter got a CD cooldown. Whoa! 2 seconds off Walter. Welding helmet burns more. Cool. Yeah, I already liked all of these items, and they buffed all of them. Except for Launcher Core, which honestly, I like playing Launcher Core, but everyone likes playing Launcher Core. And last season, it was everywhere, and it was way too fast. And yeah, so pretty cool. All right, let's skip over Jules and Karnak and Mac and Pig and go and Stell and go to Vanessa, because we're gonna play Vanessa first. Ballista got a 50 damage buff on Golden and Diamond. Beach Ball is faster now. It goes off in 4 seconds. That's insane. The boulder takes longer to go off, thank God. Cannonball trades some early power where it is strong for late game viability where ammo needs some help, and reduces the positional complexity of the ammo builds. What the hell is going on here? Oh. Your items have +1, 2, 3 ammo. So no longer is Cannonball an adjacent buff. It is actually across the board buff for all your ammo. I wonder if the enchantments are still the same. Because the enchantments messed with the adjacents. Or if it'll buff all your ammo items now if you enchant it with like deadly or something. It's going to be fun to mess around with and check out. Card table simplified. Removed the CD increase effect. It is a below average item with a drawback that it doesn't need. Starts at gold tier, remove the CD increase effect. This is, yeah, shiny was double the ammo before. Double the ammo bonus. Dude, card table might actually be back. That's pretty cool. Flagship 5 seconds across the board? Holy shnikes. Whoa, dude. That's crazy. That's crazy. They just made it diamond at silver. It was 50 across the board. At diamond, it was still 50 in the previous patches. They just made it the diamond CDR at all tiers, and you buff it, and it ups the damage by a shitload. This is crazy. This is a crazy buff right here. Incendiary rounds actually burns now? What the fuck? Dude, the Vanessa is so good. She's so strong. What the fuck is this? Oh my god. Whoa. What is happening? What am I looking at? Whoa. They better have made all these other characters better because this is insane. 4-second lighthouse? Sea Shadow plus card table is going to be nuts. Dude. What is this? What the... 1 second off of Julian at all tiers. Corrected an issue where Obsidian Tooltip did not accurately display the updated value. This is a visual issue only. Julian's better. Lighthouse is better. Incendiary rounds is better. Flagship is better. Card table is better. Cannonball is better. Fuck you, Boulder. You're not better. Beach ball is better. Ballista is better. Ramrod. Reload all ammo at all tiers. Crit chance scaling is better balanced. It's not better, but it's better balanced. This is definitely better. You guys are gonna be thankful that this is what it is. The fucking 10-20 at bronze and silver crit scaling with a rifle was way too much. It was way too much. The early game was way too strong for this item. Rowboat simplified 5-3 from 8. Charge 2 from 1-2. Removed cooldown reduction based on tags. Why? I mean, this is such a good item now. Holy cow. Charges 2 seconds at all tiers. What the fuck? Guys, I'm losing my mind. These are all some of her best items. And they're all getting buffed. Charges 2 seconds at all tiers. This Dualtron better do the same thing, or this is crazy. Starts at silver tier for Tropical Island now. Regen 5, 10, 15 from 5, 10. At the end of each fight, get a coconut and citrus. Citrus and coconut cell value have increased cell effects. Cell for value. Okay. This actually feels like it is a really good change. Because Tropical Island is a infinite enabler. CD6, no cooldown reduction for having tech. Dude, this is a crazy Vanessa patch. I already know Swaggy is very happy. Wow, hold on, let me see if... Nothing for Dualtron. Wow. Okay, I'm going to skip over the other heroes for now because we're going to play Vanessa next. And then Let's look at the skill changes, and then I'll probably be done with patch notes. Boulder's still going to one-shot you at 3 seconds. Yeah, with the skies and all the other stuff that it can do, but it is a little bit faster, or a little bit... You have to be a little bit faster to be able to cast it that quickly now. I think it'll still get beat out by a lot of stuff. That's the hope. But yeah, there's still so many of those charge things now, right? Like, you could just play Boulder with that Neophiliac setup that I showed off in this chat. Like, imagine instead of Lion Cane, that's a Boulder. You know? It probably does the same thing if you have this item. And you have the space for it, right? He's not even using this slot right here. Okay. Updated the scaling of base damage, heal, shield, etc. The goal is to improve upgrade viability at Gold and Diamond. Karnak has gained the following skills: Heavy Firepower, Improvised Poison, Shatter, Repair Mechanic, Creeping Toxins, Searing Flame, Quick Freeze, Reaching the Summit, Honed Arsenal, Improved Toxins, Invigorating Cold, and Circle of Life. The big one I see here is this one. Searing Flames is a big one. Karnak has a really good burn package already, so this is going to be a very, very good skill here. The rest of these are all really good too, but I'm glad he has like ways to scale poison, for instance. Advanced Synthetics now triggers on upgrade instead of buy. Triggers on upgrade instead of buy. I thought Advanced Synthetics was trigger on level up. What is this? This addresses the issue where the buy trigger would occur prior to the skill being upgraded, resulting on a failed upgrade effect in some cases. Oh, okay. So if you buy Advanced Synthetics, it doesn't give you an upgrade right away. And then when you upgrade it, it does. Okay. I see what they're saying. Blind Fury now reduces the cooldown of large items. I don't remember what Blind Fury does. Let me see. Blind Fury. When you enraged, your rage gain items have their cooldowns reduced by 1 second. Ooh. So now reduces the cooldown of large items. Your rage gain items. So instead of rage gain, it reduces the cooldown of large items, right? Castle Doctrine, rage gain to 15 to 30 instead of 10 to 20. Focused Rage also charges 2 seconds on trigger. Whoa. The first time you fall below half health each fight, your items gain a 50% crit chance for the fight. So your items gain 50% crit chance, and then you charge them 2 seconds. That's disgusting. This with the boulder? Oh no. Oh no. Frozen Secrets. The first 3-6 times you use a relic each fight, freeze an item for 1 second. From 5 to 10 times at 0.5 seconds. Yeah, I mean, it's still the same amount of time, but you're getting to freeze less items, so it's pretty cool. Hot Air starts a silver tier. That's annoying because this skill is kind of boring. Pretty sure this is the one I'm thinking of at least. Hot Air. Yeah. The first time you burn each fight, 1 to 2 items. Okay, so maybe it goes up to 3. That's actually pretty good then. Because that means that the diamond tier, this item is actually, or this skill is actually better. At diamond, this would be 3 items start flying the first time you burn. So even if you just had a magma core on your board, that would start 3 items flying at the start of fight. That's pretty solid. Ice Bullets, the first 3-6 times you use an ammo item, freeze an item for 1 second. Okay, so that's less freezes overall, but more time frozen technically. So again, similar to Frozen Secrets. Iron Sharpens Iron are, yep, again with the persistent references, now Vanessa only. Your leftmost weapon is plus 246 for each weapon you have bought this run. And it's only leftmost still. Okay. This actually does make Iron Sharpens Iron a lot better. A lot better. This skill kind of sucked before. I think that Vanessa looks very, very OP, but we'll have to see. Loaded Fury. Jesus Christ. As I say it. Loaded Fury got a double damage buff? These guys are crazy. They're crazy for this stuff on Vanessa this season. When you haste or slow a tool, it gains 5, 10, 15 damage. Or slow. Oh. Shot Glass is going to be happy. And Karnok's going to be really happy too. Renovation added when you buy this. I forget what this one is. When you buy this or level up, upgrade a property. I guess that's what it is. Submerged is better too. Oh my god. What the hell are they doing with Vanessa? Her damage items are going to be insane this season. I can't believe they made all of these items, besides Boulder, obviously, better. This one's crazy to me. Tropical Island also getting silver tier and having sell value for citrus and coconuts is pretty cool. I don't know. I feel like Vanessa is going to be really, really strong this season. I haven't looked at these other ones, but just from looking at the Vanessa stuff, there's a lot of changes in here. I think I'm going to get into a run on Vanessa, and then we'll see. Widespread weapons Vanessa viable? It has been viable for multiple seasons. The fact that they gave her more ways to scale damage even better is crazy to me, because it was already really viable, in my opinion. But yeah, let's jump into some games. Let me go ahead and turn on a fan real quick, and I'm going to jump into some games here. I want to get the Vanessa run going. First run of the season, we're doing Vanessa, and then most likely I'll just go through the normal rotation, but I might have to play Dooley because that skin is so sick. Okay, fan is on. We have the AC off in the house right now, and it is starting to get a little warm in here. Take off the jacket for a minute if I can cool down a little bit. May have to throw that back on in a minute. But anyway, let's buy out the store. Let's do it, man. Morning person Mac. That is very spooky looking. The chaos box. These balls are floating. Turning on fans are usually not a YouTube thing. They have been a YouTube thing since I got a new microphone, though. Do you hear the fans? I would imagine not. I would hope not, at least. That's pretty cool. All right, we got everything. Boom. We already got a new skin. Parasphere. Nice. Oh. Yeah, I take things too literally. That's pretty funny, though. Good job, Sam. You got me. That's pretty good. Let's look at the prize pass before we go into. I want to see what is available to unlock here. These are the ones they showed off in the trailer. This one's awesome. Yeah, I can't wait to get this one. This is sweet. I think the other one was a rug too, no? It's a card back. Okay. Dragon of War. All right, honestly not the most impressive skins of all time, but we'll get them eventually.
I'm here
All
to
right,
sink
let's
ships
put
and
on
drink
some of the new
grog.
cosmetics.
And I'm all out of grog.
Is there any other card back that we got, or rug rather that we got? I think there was one more, right? Maybe I'm going a little too fast, though. I recognize all of these from what I can tell. This one looks very cool. I don't think I run that very often. The black one. Black and gold. Sean Tempo ukulele apology win? Oh no. Not like this. I got eyeballs everywhere. I'm the eye hole man. All right, yeah, we can rock this, I think. There's no new board this season as far as I know.
Beauty can be a weapon if you know how to wield it.
Yeah, eye hole man with the spyglass. That's the one. All right. In we are going to go, guys. Hello, fellow Bazaarians. Welcome or welcome back to the channel. Today we're playing Vanessa. It's the first run of the new season. Let's jump right on into it. We're playing live right after the update went live. So there might be a little bit of server instability. We'll have to see how that goes. But we just went over the patch notes. If you guys want to check them out, go ahead and rewind the stream if you're watching live. If you are watching as a video, go ahead and pull up that live stream from yesterday. And, yeah. Anything but the crappy ukulele music, please. Hey, look. There's a reason I didn't pick the board with a ukulele player on it. I can't believe they buffed Orange Julian, dude. That guy was a problem. Silver's Orchid.
I'm finished with fighting, but I can.
It's
help
just
you
that easy,
finish a
folks.
fight.
They kind of nerfed Rifle by nerfing Ramrod, right? I don't think I really care too much about that.
Carry my weapon, I fight alongside you.
But there's the cannon. That was the setup for day one on previous patch. It was just cannon, Ramrod, whatever the fuck else. Calico, Bilgeworm. I'm not really super hype about either of these, but I'll take the cannon just because it charges Orchid.
I prefer
Go with this for now. And we can see Happy Camper here. Is that shiny? Why do these all look shiny? They have the shiny effect on them, don't they? This is fiery. Is there some weird bug going on? I have to click this now.
Plenty of room in my camp for folks with an
There must be a
open
bug going on where when you're inspecting them, they show enchants, but this is actually enchanted.
mind. They can't stand.
Okay, portable stove, by the way, is a monster item. So you can get this at Curia, most likely. Oh, shit. Hell yeah. That's actually really good with Zorsid, dude. It's a 4-second burn item. If I can find a lighter here. There's the Ramrod. Do I play Ramrod Cannon? Probably good enough burst for day one. I don't want to do it. Really expensive. It's good econ for later. Nah.
Sail, my boy.
Okay, pretty busted so far.
The smaller proportions, the finer the meal. You're a smart one for your size.
I don't think we really need too much else. And now I'm looking for Oni Mask because I have the Deadly Lighter.
We're out to dethrone a king, not to
So I'm hasting an item that burns and slows with an item that gets charged off of burns. And then I have an item that scales damage off of slowing. That's gross. Yeah, that new monster is pretty good. I didn't check to see what his skill was, though. He had a skill, and I didn't check it. I'm gonna grab some loot items here. Skill voucher. Go ahead and slap this here. Sure. They made this the first time an enemy falls below half health each fight instead of at the start of fight. Or no, it was when you fell below half health, right?
Some of these guys were in back. You have plenty of food, right?
Yeah,
Enough
yeah.
bread and plenty of toys. It's not just pups and kittens. Even giant monsters need shelter sometimes.
He's so cute. I love the little bat. Then Copper Ed's over here, the snow wisp. He's cute.
I find them in the wild, sick or injured. They sense.
These are
I'm
actually
there
good
to
friends if
help,
I can find
so
a
they let me.
shark ray. I don't necessarily want to spend all 6 of my dollars here, but
If you get in a fight,
There we
they'll
go.
want to help. Just
all right, Etherite. Dude, what is with this everything being shiny? So weird. It's all shiny. Nothing new on any of these guys as far as I can tell. I think we can take out Etherite. That skill works like it used to. You're thinking of a different one? What am I thinking of? I guess the start of combat one is the Dreadnought skill, right?
But the bazaar will go dark without me.
I think they just changed how this looks. With the health thing.
Ride that tide!
Few warriors live to retire. Buy my weapons, and you might.
Okay, I don't really care about any of these upgrades. I was hoping for Shark Claws, so I'm gonna just roll to see if I can find that.
Use it well.
Okay,
Make me proud.
that's fine. Yeah. Maybe I drop this.
Go make some more stories. Then come back.
I wouldn't
I may
mind
be young for a captain, but I've
a bit
seen
of
my
damage
share of
scaling, though.
storms.
My dreams are too big for you to steal.
Hot Stones build with a good bit of healing, right? He's cleansing all my burn. It'll stack eventually. Once the Mantis Shrimp goes off a second time, he doesn't really have that much damage. There we go.
I can see you're going places, but I'll be chasing you.
I think I'm gonna take a free medium here. Sure, that's actually solid. I'm cool with that. Still holding on to the katana in the bag.
Come on in. Let's chat. I get it.
Just because I have one already, why not? This is solid too, I think.
So, how about this weather where... Oh, you're leaving.
I don't really care about Calico. The Moon Lily's not really going to come into play either. Let's play this with Mantis Shrimp for now.
Sad to say goodbye.
Oh, I should have clicked the new guy. I just like instinctively clicked Tempest Bravo. I should have at least inspected him. Hey, we'll have more time to check out all the new stuff, right?
You fight like a dervish without honor.
how you win a war.
I don't know. I feel like it's this.
We take pride in our restorations. They don't make these like they used to.
Because this has 100% crit when an enemy has a slowed item, so... yeah. And then I'll upgrade portable stove here.
Our items have lived. They have stories.
Then I want flying fish in between the 2 3-second items. Or maybe I want it in between. Yeah, the 2 3 seconds is fine.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
Mind if my crew films this for the show?
Anything we haven't seen updates for yet, I'll have to hover over. Pretty standard Jules build, and I think I am losing to it. I do not have any scaling yet. Yeah.
Now that you've had some pain, how about some pain au chocolat?
Quested cooking mallet day 3, huh? Deadly pancakes. Okay. Not the craziest board of all time, but, you know, he has scaling, I don't. So, hopefully we can find some scaling at some point. I'm gonna sell my shovel here.
Grand Society of Master Merchants welcomes you. I can feel the soft.
I want to hold on to this for potential Oni mask, and I'll take this instead of a piranha for now. I'm not going to reroll here. Go Mountain Pass. Go Grandfather Clock. The game will let me.
Dangerous things in this world.
It's cool how this guy grows eyeballs as you get money. So he's got the new Hands of Time, which is just a 6-second reduce another tool. And we have a good amount of tools, that's for sure. Maybe I'd even try to play that.
I see now. You're
I get it now. Never mind. Hexa, or I can try again. As far as I know, they didn't change any of these encounters. I mean, there is the cannonball upgrade, or cannonball rework. Why is everything shiny? I'm gonna go for boiler room again.
You looking at?
I wouldn't mind getting time to tinker. Oh, that was actually the higher version of him. No, that was a different enemy. I'm a goof.
Gotta hand it to you. You're good.
I need some scaling, please. That'll do.
Blades to the wind.
Let's see if I can pull submerged here.
We're a
Ooh,
good team.
that's good too. It's good if I get scaling. It's kind of hard to pass this up on such an early day. I have 100% crit on this. I already have a deadly lighter. I don't necessarily need it. Yeah, that's scaling. I'm cool with that.
Thanks for trusting me. I hope we can do this again.
Alright, I'm just going to take the skill here. What's the worst that could happen, you know? Get poisoned and not get anything?
Think it through before you adopt. Big animals, big responsibility. I've got a good feeling about you.
Maybe I should have bought the Illusoray too.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
Oh, I'd rather feed you.
You had an enchanted silver mallet quested on day 1 the other day. Sheesh. Instant noodles farming or what? Just regen farming instant noodles the whole time? I'm sure Jules is going to have a really good early game this season too.
I bet you don't even tip.
This poor guy did not have it this time. His only payoff is rice, and it is not getting hasted more than 2 times, basically. Should start going docks more, but a weapons store is calling my
My
name.
battle days are over, but my
I don't really
weapons
need to
crave
upgrade flying
more.
fish, do I? I don't think so. I'm not playing it right now. These I will happily upgrade, though.
Well, you can't.
Thank you, weapons store.
Yataria? The dunes?
I mean, that's a second deadly item. I could really build into the crit thing this way, but it's bronze. Fought against the haunted kimono on the 3rd hour and had... Yeah, that's how you do it for sure. I don't want to spend too much money here, but I will look a little harder. Whoa. That's pretty good. I'm gonna take the obsidian bilge worm though. Okay, let's see. Anything new? No. No. Ooh, Counter-Strike. I forgot they nerfed this down to silver though. And no, everything's the same. I'll go Trash Town.
Yes, most of our citizens are roaches. Is there a problem with that?
Okay, I think I've decided also that I want to be hasting both of these two items because they both have crit chance and that scales damage no matter what.
Let's take the tyrant's whole kingdom!
Granada.
How can I help you? Also, go Kybers!
We have one. Nice. Oh, I want to go Curia, but this is too much. This is too much. Yep. Too much value. It's still decent damage out of these two without this guy getting hasted, but yeah, I mean, it would obviously make Salt Claw and Jeet better if I had this.
Full sail, my boy!
Definitely want that on dock lines. Do I want it on Salt Claw or Jeet? I guess probably Salt Claw. He's scaling better, right?
My training is about letting go of what holds you down. We made progress today.
20 more damage
proud of
is
you.
good with me.
Go ahead, underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
Something sleeps within me.
He also has improvised weaponry, but he only has one weapon. And it's a bee! What a savage. Obsidian bee with lifesteal. Does he have crit? Doesn't look like he has any crit, though. That's a pretty pitiful board.
But we can keep this friendly.
Wow. So far, it's feeling pretty solid, this patch. Let's see if we can upgrade Bilgeworm here or transform it. So we don't get the crystals first? Is that what's happening here? No, we got this first last time around, too. Weapon or crit or friend? I have a decent bit of friend stuff going on, and I normally do like clicking this just for the flat damage boost, but I am kind of running weapon crit shenanigans. This is a pig skill. Keep that in mind now. Lifting is a pig skill. And Vanessa has her own version of it, which is kind of cool. Your items have +2 poison for each. This is really good with the, what is it called? Scimitar of the Deep. Very, very good. 14, 21, 3 damage every time you use a weapon. I think we're just going lifting. Try to build into some flat damage weapons. Echo Crystal, Translation Crystal, and Upgrade Crystal. All 3 ideal pulls. So this would upgrade these 2 right now. We'll wait until we have something to do. Maybe I might transform this and then hit it with Resonance Crystal, though. We'll have to see. Go Augmented Hillbilly here.
to test you.
The board's pretty good, I would say. If I can find an Oni mask, I'd be doing really, really good.
You done with me up good. Woo!
I really like this little item too.
Ride that tide!
We'll go gold skills here.
I am just
Charge a weapon, freeze an item, crit freeze an item for 4, slow freeze an item for 3. I mean, obviously we're going crit, right?
coin goes back to our community. We Sphinxians thank
Just had such a disgusting slow burn Vanessa run. I mean, it seems really good so far. We'll have to see if it stays that way, but it's doing very, very strong things right now. That's a shiny Trinet. That's a slow item as well. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna sell this first, and then do I want to upgrade this? I think I do. Obsidian Steam Ladle.
Ooh, the keener the blade, the quicker the fight.
Diamond Obsidian Steam Ladle. The unique one. Take a peek at Discord. Well, I'm not looking at what you sent me yet, but good lord, Frequency just got an insane run. Where'd you send? What'd you send? Oh yeah, hold on, let me show this on stream. I got you. So we got shiny dock lines with incendiary ammo, moon orb, and yeah, this is disgusting. This is really good. Fiery Zorsid. always a fun time, but shiny dock lines is awesome. I could have tried to reroll the Trinet on this one, but I think it'll do just fine on its own. I don't think I'm going to be rerolling Abducted Cow, so yeah, well, I'll just save it. I don't have anything else going, really. Alright. So this is 3 seconds, this is 3 seconds. Yeah, there's really no difference between
You should
hasting
know,
either of the
I'm
two.
a bit of a legend on Pelago.
Look at skills.
You do see these tusks.
Oh, you had lethargy and... Oh, yeah, that's really good. You had the dragon skill and lethargy and hyper focus. I don't know what that other diamond one is, though. What is that other diamond one? Is that the... Whenever you use a tool, gain crit, or...
Show you what I learned from this.
Purged all the disgusting low rolls you had today? Yeah, it's always nice to get that one really nice run, right? After a day of bad runs. Okay, so I did get Midsworth right here. I'm just gonna do it.
Let's get this over. So, no more.
Gimme.
I've got
Gimme.
4 legs because I carried it.
This is... That's just a disgusting store now.
What have you got? Your reality is so fragile, so malleable.
All the same. All the same. All the same. Okay. We're gonna go Joyful Jack.
A visitor. How delicious.
You want Tempo to launch mobile? They said they're working on it. But for now, you can just play Steam Link.
I've been smashed.
If I had other items to put, I would have dumped everything into burn other than Lighthouse for Draconic and Shiny Dock lines, but I genuinely didn't have anything else to put, and I had already been trolled on the Zorsid Improve Your Weapons event. It random enchanted into burn. How unlucky is that? Dude, Fiery Zorsid's pretty solid. I know you're already doing burn stuff with everything else on the board, but Fiery Zorsid's really good.
Now this is how you win a war.
I'm the only kid in my school with my very own business.
If only you were a vehicle, my friend. There's really no point in this, though. Only you charged off of haste. So good. Yeah, I'm good. This is just Poison, Freezer, Burn, and I'm doing slow stuff right now, so I can't really do anything with any of this. I mean, Floor Spike was the ideal pull there, other than, obviously, the skill, which would have been the best one. This is getting transformed next day. This is probably getting put somewhere on the board eventually, but I'm still just running this for the time being.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
Good luck moving your board.
Let's make this quick. I have something
Yeah.
in the oven.
It's gonna need a little bit of a miracle. Especially against this kind of bullshit, you know? If they have good crit. But for now it's pretty solid. I mean, Shiny Trinut ×4, slow. Scaling the G, we're scaling it.
I feel a little overdone.
It's fine. It's just when this starts scaling every time Instant Noodles goes off, that's when it starts getting really terrifying for this kind of board. I need a hero.
There's no way. Change it? Me?
150 extra damage. That's kind of fun. That's kind of awesome though, right? All good, Swaggy. Thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate you, as always. Thanks for being here. What the fuck is this? You serious? I only have one friend on the board, though. Maybe that gets enchanted with, like, Fiery or something for Slumbering Primordial. %100% crit chance, Obsidian Suppressor.
We barely got off line.
Pufferfish is kind of ideal, honestly. I think I'm done with gunpowder hedging.
Rally, men!
Then we got Poison Enchant, so that's going on Sea Dogs. I think we can pivot out of this now. And play this. I mean, maybe it is worth it having that. It's hasty you. These are all so good. I think I need a little more burn on the board just to speed up Zorsid though, right? I didn't get the Fiery enchant, so I think we are taking this. I'm done with the slow thing though. Probably not playing you anymore. Transform one of those two on the next time around.
Is full of noise.
75 damage extra is worth. Is it worth $40? I mean, it's better than toxicity here for sure.
Your training is not complete.
Okay,
We're
works for
out
me.
to dethrone a king, not to
Put the silencer on
slaughter
Primordial.
nobodies.
Are
Eh.
you sure?
I think I need a little more charge.
Noticed I'm huge?
I think I need a little bit more charge.
I believed in myself and I still lost.
A lighter is very important for the start speed of everything. But at the same time, like, maybe just having another friend on the board is just fine. I don't know. I think you need, like, Pesky Pete or something here, right in the middle. Something that's gonna burn so that it charges Primordial and Zorcid, because the haste also charges Pufferfish, but it needs to be a friend. I like the Piranha idea, it's just, not the best yet. I think Kina is our best bet here. Ah, there's the Oni mask for the fiery cutlass I don't have anymore. Lovely. Don't think I'm playing that anymore. I could try Weather Glass, but yeah, no. There's the lighthouse for the Frynet board.
I can feel our energies resonating.
Nothing? I bet you could have sworn.
Oh my god. Oh shit. This is such a slow start speed. I'll have to find something else, but that is a crazy reroll. We'll have to find some start speed, but if I can get like even just a narwhal, I'll be zooming on this one.
Even a battle? Maybe a scoop.
Oh my god.
Tyrant's whole kingdom.
What is this run? What is this run? What is this run? What is happening?
Your father was a good friend, so I'll help you. But don't expect
3 aquatic items hasted for pufferfish. I need a narwhal ASAP.
Feel my leaves falling?
I don't care about any of that stuff, right?
Of course I can help you, but only if you'll help yourself.
Look at the base damage numbers on this shit.
But I've seen my share.
Ditch the pufferfish? Yeah. I'm on it. I'm on it, champ. Oh, fortunate freeze there. Yeah, I mean, ideally this would be incendiary rounds for this style of board. It's not the best board yet. I need to get rid of the primordial, honestly. Either that or I need to get the narwhal so I can get the start speed on the next day. I'm just gonna grab some of this, go Andy. There will be a narwhal in here, I already know it.
Highly concentrated.
Slow or crit, huh? This is such a crazy item. I only have one freeze and it's when I crit the first time, right?
More raids, more bounty.
Tell everyone you got it here.
So this guy has the new boss, which is kind of fun, and this guy has the crits. He's also got the enchanted stuff. I think I will actually go here over Arrow.
The bazaar is corrupt. Let the desert cleanse it.
I mean, this just turns into an iceberg later, right? Disgusting.
My boy.
You say ask anyone. It's always been this way.
Hmm.
All of this is like a gift from the sea. Or something.
Hmm.
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
I'm sure you sailors know how to use that.
So many good items. Not enough space in the bag.
Thank you.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist, you should know I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
Goodbye, Vanessa. But nice knowing you, buddy.
Next time, boys, less blunder, more plunder.
Oh, that's too fun. When was the last time you saw a board like that? That's too fun. Dude, what the fuck is this? I'm getting so many diamonds out of these free nodes. It's crazy. And you have... Okay, you have nothing new. That's the other dreadnought that has... I'm still finding it hard to get over the fact that all this stuff has the like shiny effect on it when I inspect. It's kind of hilarious.
It's all my territory. Maybe I should go back to the feral life.
Pretty cool. Don't give me this, please. Wow, yay.
Ride that tide!
I can't do anything with that, but cool, I guess.
The work is never done. My work is for the glory of Samaska. So, tell somebody.
Did it really change? Or did you misremember?
Slows for twice as long and has double crit damage. Or double crit chance. When you crit, poison equal to half this item's damage. So 81.
You have at least a grain of wisdom, since you have come. When you are ready, you will return.
70% crit chance. Instead of Yeti Crab scaling, we're just scaling with Scimitar.
Go ahead, underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
I'm getting spammed by lone people right now. Is that what I think it is? Oh, it's a poppy field. Yeah, okay, that's actually really good. Jesus Christ!
I assure you I have none.
That was like, what, 6 seconds to poison for 3,000? That's awesome. He actually had a scimitar too, he just didn't have the haste for it. But I mean, like, you know, pretty cool when you crit. When he's got these two. That's pretty cool too, man. Very similar board. Caustic Solvent who indeed, dude. This is a board. I'm telling you, dude, Vanessa is kind of insane right now.
What have you got? Change it?
Can't help myself.
Me. It was already like that.
Imagine I could actually play that with this. Like, if this was turbo, I could. I'm getting disconnected constantly while trying to play. Anyone else having issues playing? I haven't had any issues yet, but you know, that's typical of the start of season stuff. I wouldn't be too worried about it. It's probably not just you. I did, however, do I verified my game files before I started playing, and that seems to have done something because it did verify one that was not correct. So I would recommend verifying your game files if you haven't done that yet. Okay, that's not a crazy board. It's just like shielding. Yeah, he just stalls you out. That's kind of cool. I guess I could go there. The only other reason I would do anything is to go here and look for wake up call, but I don't have any small items to haste, so yeah, I think I'll just try out Fairy Circle for the first time. Yeah, if you don't know how to verify your game files, go to Steam, then go into your properties for the game, and then scroll down to, I believe it's, like I think it says game files or something like that.
Walk it.
And then verify integrity of game files.
Now this is how you win a war.
I think I kind of need haste and charge, but let's go diamond. 16% crits. Yeah, sure. Just give me the 16% crit. That's good enough. Oh my. Do I put it on Captain's Wheel because it scales off of Scimitar? Or do I put it on Scimitar because Scimitar is just cracked? And, you know, Scimitar is cracked. Every time I crit with Pufferfish, it's poisoning for that much. That's insane. It has to be this. Am I evil? I am, man. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I don't want to look at any of you anymore. You mean nothing to me. All I'm looking for is integrated HUD now. Sorry, Pufferfish and Catfish combo. Not happening today. Wow, what a fun board. This one was fun. Put it on sword or wheel. I put it on the sword. I think it's going to be stronger. Because we're critting a lot with that Pufferfish right away. It's a lot faster poison startup time. I mean, that was like a, what, 4-second kill? Crazy with that many of the same enchant. I think I had 4 shiny items over the course of this run. I think I had 2 deadly items and 2 poisonous. Maybe 3. No, I think I actually did have 3. That was an insane run. Super Scimitar, man. Look at this thing. When you crit, poison for 327, dude. Insane. Insane, dude. And then obviously the shipwreck, too. It's not very often that I get, I think I did have a 3rd poisonous enchant. I re-rolled it and then I tossed it because I just had too many different enchantments. I had an obsidian, I had 2 shiny, maybe 3 shiny over the course of that run. That was a crazy run for enchants. I had a ton. And I also had a ton of fun. So thank you guys for watching until the end of the video. If you guys are watching as a video on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Appreciate each and every single one of you for being here on the live stream as well. If you guys are new here, consider subscribing. I am pushing my way up to 700 subscribers. My goal is to hit it before the end of the month in May, but we'll see how that goes. Try my best to post daily Bazaar content, and I have been feeling a little bit better lately in general, so man, oh man, it's been so much fun playing Bazaar, and always super fun at the beginning of a new season. Mess around with all the new stuff. I didn't really get any new stuff, to be fair, on that one. It's just like good RNG, basically. New season, good RNG. And nothing new out of this one either. Alright, y'all. Remember to like the stream and like the video. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you. And I will see you on the next one. If you are watching on a video on YouTube,
My
on
people
Pig.
lack ambition.
Bye-bye.
I took it all.
All right. Should we do a recap of Pig next on Pig's changes? Let's see. Actually, you know what? I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick, and then we will go back and do, where the hell is my stream? There it is. Intermission. I am just going to run to the bathroom real quick, and then we will go over the stuff. Where's my game capture? Add source, existing source. Yes, there it is. Hello. There you are. I don't know why you disappeared out of here, but we'll put you back where you belong. And stretch you out a little bit, and then drop you below that. Boom. I'm a professional, guys. All right, I will be right back. Just run to the bathroom, and then we'll run a pig game. And go over the pig changes as well. All right, I'm back. The weather is nice, by the way. Sorry for the wait. All right. Back into the in-game layout. All right, so I would like to go over the pig stuff. I think I only really have time for another couple runs. I know my streams are normally pretty short. So I'm gonna just go over the rest of the patch notes now. And then I'll get into a couple of runs. I think the most interested characters I am wanting to play are Karnak and Dooley, though. Pretty sure those are the two I want to try to play next. So I'm going to go over their stuff first, and then I'll get into some runs. I only have a couple hours left, so let's go over the Karnak stuff first. Maybe we can play him first, and then end on Dooley. Or actually, you know what? Here, let's just go over everyone's stuff. So we went over the 3D printer and Cora earlier. Actually, we did go over Dooley's stuff earlier. Basically just a decent amount of cooldown reductions, and then Launcher Core got a bit of a nerf, and Keylogger got a bit of a buff. Printer can print legendaries, and Cora is a little bit slower at Diamond, but a little bit faster at Silver. And now let's get into the jewel stuff. Birthday Cake has 30% crit chance on a start instead of 20. Pretty cool. Makes it a little bit more viable earlier on because you're hitting for 30 or 60 instead of 20 or 40 with your shield. Dragon Melon, this item is dominating the endgame by scaling both max HP, and resulting shield is also scaling. Yes, we know. We all know. This is now a gold tier item instead of a silver tier item, and it is still the same amount of shield for max health, but you're getting 25 at all tiers instead of 40 at diamond. Okay. That's pretty solid, I think. It needed a bit of a nerf. That might be a little bit more harsh than I expected. Like, it could go from 15 to 25 to 35. No, that's still a lot more than just 25. I don't know. Have to see how that feels in practice. Giant Sub corrected an issue where it would not charge itself if it was made a tool. Kind of cool. Gingerbread House CD76 from 7, and it is a gold start still. Gingerbread Man shields for a lot more now. Laurel's Fortress is the toy type now. Kind of cool that you don't need a toy type now. This is just an extra type for Laurel's Fortress, so that essentially means that it just has an extra multicast now no matter what. Good changes. Not really changing Jules too much, but nerfing one of her better items and making some of her lesser played stuff a little bit stronger. Laurel's Fortress is actually already a very good item though, and giving this another type to get the multicast is pretty good, man. All right, Aurora Vista is faster at gold. Bandolier, rage gain 10, 15, 20, so better at all tiers. It's actually, the gold version is what it used to be at diamond for rage gain, which is really nice. Beast Call is bronze start now. I wonder if that's a... because it's a 3-second item that hastes for 2 seconds at diamond, right? So I wonder if they made it a 2-second item at diamond, or if they made it... We'll have to see. But the fact that you can get an enchanted one of these as a starting item now is kind of cool. Whoa! I love Dual Reaver. I'm a big Dual Reaver guy, and they just buffed the shit out of this thing. It is previous diamond version. It is that at gold now, and it is a 3-second item at freaking diamond. That's crazy. This item is really good. I'm surprised they made it that good. I'll try to go for a Dual Reaver board here. Great Eagle's back to gold, but it was your flying item. Yeah, okay, so it's just plus 50, plus 100% now instead of being 100% all the time. I like that. 300, 600 damage instead of 500. Oh, Jesus Christ. And if it starts flying, then it's going to be 1200. Wowza. Hunting rifle has 2 ammo now. Infused arm wraps is simplified. Now reads when you damage / shield. Okay. Log trap slow to 1 second was 2. That's a good change. Runic claymore damage 15% instead of 10. Also decent change. I mean, this is already a strong item, but we'll see how that actually goes. Spiked collar starts at gold tier. Wow, really? That wasn't necessary, was it? They saw my videos. They saw my spiked collar videos from last season and got scared. A nerf trap vine poison. Trapping pits. More than expected amount. I don't think I experienced this, but interesting. More rage gain from Tree Club at Diamond. And even faster Waystones. This is just a solid buff to Karnak overall. The only thing that makes me sad on this change list is Spiked Collar getting moved to gold tier. I don't think this is a good enough item to put at gold tier. But it is a really good item. So there's part of me that is okay with it, and there's part of me that's mad because, yeah. Karnak's about to go on sale. Did they announce that in the Discord somewhere? Oh yeah, look at that. They announced it a couple hours ago. It starts today at 6 p.m., so in 2 hours and 15 minutes-ish. I'll have to hit up Swaggy and tell him that Karnak's going to be on 50% off sale today. They don't say how long it's going to last, though. Okay. Cool to know. Thanks for the heads up. All right, let's play a game on Karnak. Drop the full screen and go on into a game with Karnak.
I'll hunt your monster, but don't expect a trophy.
Hello, fellow Bazaarians. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're playing Karnak, and I want to set up, actually, you know what? I want to set up a new look because we got some new stuff unlocked as of this season. So let's throw on the new stuff. This is the second run I will be doing of the season so far. I think we can leave the rest of the stuff the same. And let's change the skin up to...
I've worn many skins in
boom.
my day, but usually I skinned them.
I'm not sure if the sale's still going on as of time of recording and posting this, but Karnak is on sale for 50% off starting on the 6th of May to I don't know when. So go ahead and check if you guys haven't gotten Karnak yet already. As of live time right now, if you're watching on stream, the sale hasn't started yet. It'll start in like 2 hours. All right. So no more Spiked Collar in any of the first few days. It's going to have to be a day 6+ item now to get Spiked Collar. It's a gold start, so we can't do any of the shenanigans that we were doing with Spiked Collar last season, this season as easily. I think I'll just start with some non-weapons though. I've been having good luck with that in the past. I'm not a huge fan of any of these though. I think I will go ahead and go past them.
Your aura guided me to what you need.
I mean, that is kind of the setup that we had last season, right? For this kind of thing. Let's grab the search the body option. I mean, a lifesteal weapon for lifting stones. And bada boom.
Sometimes I hate what I do to them. Sometimes I enjoy it.
Alrighty. And thanks for the heads up about Karnak going on sale. That's pretty cool. I love that they actually listen to the community and do stuff like that. don't think I really want to play just Stinger on this next day, so let's go Isla and look for a better weapon.
This leg. Oof.
Hmm. I can't quite fit Trinet and lifting stones and bagpipes on the board, though. I could do this with Trinet, but it's a pretty low value jerky so far. I'm kind of cool with it. I had Trinet last game, too.
I prefer
100% crits. It's a small, for what it's worth. I think I'll just play Trinet for day one. We'll see what we can get. Who's there? Who's around me right now? Who's around me? Slow an item and poison. When you slow this, reload it. It has 50% crit chance. Shielded Black Mamba and Mossy Hunting Knife. I mean, I like the Mossy Hunting Knife because it's giving me pelts. I don't have any friends yet, and I mean, ideally I'd take regen, or a heal, not regen, right? Black Mamba's cool, but I don't have any poison stuff. This is all kind of mid. What do you guys think? Do you know if Stella's going to be on sale too? From what it looked like on their page posting the sale, it looks like it's just Karnak. It says, a lot of you were asking for a Karnak sale, so here we are. Karnak 50% off, base game 50% off. They put sales out for characters pretty often, so I wouldn't like be surprised if Stell went on sale again at some point in the near future, but this one looks like it's just going to be Karnak and base game. So, hopefully that answers your question somewhat. Yeah. What would you guys do in this situation? I'm leaning towards Mossy Hunting Knife, but I would be fine with Black Mamba just because I could build towards poison later on, and the shield's all right. I think I'm just gonna take this. He's the only hero you have left to buy. He's pretty good, dude. Burn and crit chance. I'll take the crit chance.
I must warn you.
He's a pretty fun hero.
My people believe in peace. Boring.
That was going to be my Bazaar League character until they just never dropped Bazaar League again after the year turned. They said they were going to drop the Bazaar League again this year, but they said they were going to do it in January, and here we are. It's May, you know? Also, thank you to Ivan Martin Bello Rodriguez. Thank you, my man. Appreciate you for the sub. If you guys are watching live and you are not subscribed yet, consider subscribing. I do my best to post daily Bazaar content over here on YouTube. And I'm pushing my way up to 700 subscribers. We have been growing quickly lately. The algorithm's working its magic on me. Shout out YouTube. I want this in for the next fight, so no lifting stones value, but that's fine. I'm going to grab another loot item. Sure. Thank you. Okay. And medium items.
I'm pretty laid back.
It's so hard for me not to build towards Dryad with this board.
Worries free. I like the exercise.
Injected with a poison, we don't need that anymore. Okay, so Covetous Thief got a raffle ticket now. Don't think this guy has anything new. I'm still not sure why the shiny enchant is on, like, everything. Pretty funny looking, though. This is instead of a sharpening stone that used to be here, right? So I think I'll still go Covetous Thief, just because Shadowed Cloak exists, but also these are both good skills. I need some econ at this point. Some haste wouldn't be too terrible either. Our items are quite slow.
Watch the skies. Watch your back.
For day 2, this is a pretty decent amount of damage if I can find that haste. And there it is. Lovely. Alright. Should have a pelt as well. Do I grab another skill or do I go Andy? I think it's Andy. If this item was higher rarity, well, it makes a noise now when you change it. Does it make an enchantment noise? It does. Okay, now I'm just playing around. Tinderbox for Dryad seems good. $1 for each tool or apparel you have, including stash. 5. Go bronze tier tool. Nice. I would love to get you out of this pool, but I can't do it yet. Is this crazy? Maybe. Like, maybe I don't need lifting stones on this board. I don't know, though. It's only 3 seconds of haste on Shadowed Cloak here. It would be 6 seconds of haste if it was silver. I feel like I need lifting stones for Stinger, though. So maybe it's just this for now. And then Shadow Cloak can come in later.
The forests aren't taken would eat you alive.
Okay. I have a chance against this. Yeah, I have a great chance against this. My Stinger is hitting really hard here. $110 lifesteal is very good for day 2, you know? It did 190 lifesteal, so that's essentially 190 extra health that I had. Pretty good. I think I will go for a skill this time around over the Herma shop. Okay, and here I will, I think, be upgrading the cloak. Try to play around Trinet for a little while longer.
They don't make these like they used to.
Giant mosquito, huh? It's when you slow one of your items, though, for that one. I'm gonna play this. I want to go to that owl guy soon, but I think when you're already running this much slow, it's kind of hard not to just go to the slow guy. Trained or proboscis would be very nice here. Not gonna get either. I'm happy to put this here, though. Let's go weapons and look for Trinet upgrade, maybe? No crit chance on that for us this time around, and we got the Trinet, though. So I think I'm putting back in lifting stones, but I could theoretically put in chains instead and then play pocket knife and give this a bunch of crit chance. No, I think it's just gonna be lifting stones plus what we have already on the board.
Whatever doesn't kill me makes me angry.
Makes me angry. Okay. So this goes up to 20 damage, 30 damage, 40 damage. This goes up to 20 damage, 30 damage, 40 damage, I'm pretty sure too. So same diff here. Since this is the only thing slowing, slowing my items, I think I'll not upgrade it. Let's upgrade the lifting stones instead.
Shoppers buy vintage. Our items have lived. They have stories.
And here I will take the health items, I believe. Your items permanently gain 10 HP.
Already, don't you?
Okay. Works for me, man.
Whatever you want from me, it's not what you'll get.
Critical power drill. But it doesn't have too much in the way of charging it. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's just a tri-net diff right there. I'm actually running Stinger this game's crazy enough, you know? Wouldn't mind a bit of regen at this stage of the game either. I do need a bit more money, but I think I'm okay taking this regen right here.
I would never debase my wares by haggling. Ugh.
Not feeling those. I don't mind the rage, I just don't really have like a rage board. It's gonna be Boiler Room Brawler for this one. He's got a ticket, he's got the sharpening stone, got the tool stuff, got the haste stuff. I think this guy pretty much has everything we're looking for.
You're tougher than you look.
Hair and haste and get an item. Lovely. Oh, and I forgot my mossy hunting knife there. Classic me.
The bazaar is
Classic me. I do be doing that. You have 50 max health for each weapon you have. Sharp corners. I need to look for slow-based stuff right now. 3 times you use your rightmost item each fart. I said that. Yep, I said that. Charge a slow item 1 second. Okay, we'll put the jerky over there. Each fart, by the way. Thank you. I wouldn't mind another skill, honestly. Let's just do that. Give me slow and steady. That's honestly fine too. Just a bit more lifesteal right out of the gate. All right, let's send it.
There is a power in me I can't control. Be careful. I should warn you. I'm not like other
Shield stuff, weapons stuff. What are we looking at here? Ah, good amount of shield, actually. Whoa, they sped this thing up like crazy. 3 seconds? Whoa! Who said that was allowed? Okay, this guy discovered the new tech. That's actually an insane item now. 3-second showcase? I mean, look at this thing. That's got to be one of the strongest items to start with on Pig now. Double shield with regen.
That was impressive.
Okay, it is noticeably less overall damage, though. But it's more consistent buff, and it's a way faster property, too, now. Love that they zoom in that skin of Karnak on the pre-fight screen. He looks so tiny before. That's kind of true. Burn items gain burn. It also slows it. Ooh, it slows it. Wait a second. Slow adjacent items. When your weapons are slowed. But I can't get the water skin value out of that. Is it still good enough? I think it might even still be good enough with chains. Just to speed it up a bit. It might be too much slow, though. It might be too much slow. I don't know.
I'm not
The game is a
getting out of
little
this
slow
wood,
right now as
darling.
far as the
Fabulous on you.
connection is concerned right now. Because it's so new, this launch of this season. When you damage, items to the right of this gain 10 shield. When you shield, items to the left of this gain 10 damage. I honestly don't know if they actually improved the readability of these items by removing the word damage right here. You know what I mean? It's a little more confusing now, in my opinion. But only to new players. Like, I know how this item works, right? But I feel like for newer players, this is kind of confusing. You guys are going to have to let me know what you think about that, but that's just how I feel. I don't know why I'm rolling at Sylvia right now. And I could just be going here.
And we'll get you out alive.
Ooh. Wait, is that only a $5 skill? Holy shit.
See how she crouches before the strike?
They have pictures for kids. I guess that's true. When you haste or slow a tool, it gains 5.
There are dangerous things in this world, though some do not wish to be.
Yeah, I think the unfortunate truth of this is that it just takes too long for Trinet to even start with inertial dampener on the board because it slows it so early.
You are defending yourself.
I mean, unless the rightmost thing charges the Trinet, I guess.
This world has strange folk and strange ways. And I'm learning all of them.
Doot. I think I'll go back to playing this. Oh, hello, Barcoon. More skills, please. Yes. Indeed. Indubitably.
If I knock you down quickly, you might be safe. Don't
Lady Gaga.
let them, creature.
No promises.
With the pacifist build. I mean, that should be very, very strong, honestly, against me. I do have slow, but I don't think it's going to matter because he's going to enrage so quickly. That Dryad's just going to be infinite very, very soon. Still doing really good damage, though. The only thing that's actually scaling is the Unibu. And it's very slow because of my slow.
Looked okay.
This is going very well so far. Could transform the hunting knife. Would I care about what I get, though? Probably not.
I
what's right for you.
When you reload this, it gains multicast. Yeah, I don't know if you can really play these two together, though. When you burn, haste a friend. They're still both bronze, though. It's, like, kind of boring.
See that mountain? That's Poe. He might have what you need.
My goods are not for the cheap or the cowardly.
Oh. That's kind of sick, no? This is really good, too.
You've taken a step out from mediocrity.
And this is crazy good, too. I don't have a reason to play Black Mamba right now. I'm going to reroll here just to see what I can see. Yeah, I don't want any of this stuff. Okay. Reconnecting. Not a spy. Just looking at the start of the fight, the slowest enemy item has its cooldown increased by 2 seconds. No, the slowest enemy, not the fastest enemy. Oh. There was another Vanessa skill that said the fastest enemy item cooldown increased. So at the start of this fight, this would turn into a 10.8 second item, which is crazy. But he does have a lag bolt, which is kind of fun to try to go for. I think this is all really good for me. He is a slow build. And he's based on crit. My Trinet would be really, really slow. Dire Mosquito, I don't know if I can beat. That's my only issue with this fight. I think I'd still rather take on Dire Mosquito than this one. He does have a shielded revolver and a shielded hunting rifle. Like, those are decent items to pull. I don't know if I beat Dire Mosquito. Ah, who am I kidding? Let's do it.
Hello.
Let's try out the new one.
Hello, Bazarian. Heard anything interesting or subversive lately?
You hit my rivet gun and my Trinet. It's not a very intimidating enemy, though, so I'm happy about that, at least.
Those are nice weapons. Does the Bazarian Defense Corps have those?
I mean, that's very worth pulling, right? That's really good.
When you're ready, I'll send you to Orlin.
Oh my god, another monster skill vendor? I have money? Hit me with that. Okay, this is the day one monster that we fought on the Vanessa run. That's his skill, I think. The first time you fall below half health, each fight, haste your burn and your regen items for 1 second. Okay, I mean, not terrible, but not amazing either. Could go... All right, I have right-handed. Be like that. Also, just decent econ. Actually, you know what? I have enough for a silver skill on the next page, too. Ooh. Can I get $20? I'm $1 short. If I sold all 3 of these. Unforged. This is the best one for sure. I'll just take Panic. I'm never going to run out of ammo in Jerky, but it charges it, so that's fine. And let's grab a tool. They did buff Welding Helmet. It is doing more burn at all tiers now, so cool to get. Kind of doubtful we'll use it, but I'm excited to see a little cooldown number go onto this Korra here. I'm pretty sure that's what's gonna hit, right? And that's Power Drill over there on the right. Oh no, he's double core in it. I'll take the cooldown on Korra getting destroyed. I think I'm just dead though. That was relatively close, I guess. I mean, I knew this would fall off eventually. I just wasn't expecting to see a black spider charged Korra that quickly. Plus, this whole setup is just too fun for me not to want to mess around with more.
Seagate is a fine place to retire, but I do miss the spotlight.
I want to keep playing through Stinger. It's not like amazing at all, but
More than silver.
it's still fun. I messed that up for last fight as well.
Send me your huge items.
How many Black Mambas have I seen? Feels like a lot. I mean, Trinet kind of does like Wing Sigil a little bit, huh?
Buy from Barcoon instead. He actually cares about this.
Big. When you use a tool, gain 20 max health. Give me that.
You can achieve your dream physique. And in my 50-step course,
Adjacent items have damage equal to 5% of your max health.
what's your pre-workout? Eagle blood? Dried bananable?
Tried Bananable?
Nobody leaves Jabalia. It's actually a crime, though we don't really have any punishments. But I heard some guy from a neighboring village got off the planet, and then his old teacher went after him. Got me thinking. Maybe
actually-
there's more to life than getting fat off peace and plenty, you know?
Dude, he actually has like progressive voice lines. Like when you click it, it continues the voice line.
So I came here, started my fitness journey, and built a little following on the Baznet. Up to about 5
Dude.
million now.
5 million followers. Look at him go.
Wonder how that other guy's doing. Probably not doing 5 million. But I'm sure he'll get there.
Most encounters have that? Really? How have I not noticed that? It's pretty cool, dude. Equal to 3 times the number of weapons you've bought this run. Honestly, this is a pretty solid item.
Ah, good meat. I mean, good to meet you.
Let me go arms dealer, and then I'll try to go to a bunch of stores and buy weapons.
Ryokon is proud.
Like, honestly, it's kind of sick to just, like, paste this and then play, like, Honey Badger water skin shenanigans, but I don't know. It's just such a big item for Karnak to put on his board. I did know that the shops had voice lines like
You
that.
should come with me on my delivery sometime. See the city.
See the city. I'm gonna get rid of this chains in hopes that I can find it at a higher tier.
Just toss that on my back, and I'll trot it to your door.
There's a lot of lag in these stores right now. I'm sorry about that. Rage gain. And double crit damage. I don't have that much crit, right? I only have like 8%, yeah. If I had better rage gain, that would be pretty good. But I don't. I have a shadowed cloak though, like I could keep it perma hasted. Not a bad item. There's also part of me that wants to just charge the water skin into Rynet. Good God, with this lag, it's definitely there. I'm sorry about that, guys. Does that mean you don't know Chili Charles lore? I actually don't know Chili Charles lore. I should go there and test it out, I guess, is what you're saying, right?
And you might.
Didn't realize there was Chili Charles lore I was missing out on all this time. Hmm. Hmm. I mean, Bat's really good, but it's not better than Stinger right now. It really isn't. And Jerky is, like, also good. Maybe I should just drop it for this, though, so that I can... I don't know. Like, I'm only charging lifting stones off of Boa Constrictor going off, which is my only gripe with this board right now.
My fight isn't with you.
You can also click on your own / enemy player portraits. I did know that. I just haven't really done it much. I mess around with the board a lot more than I do with, like, the player stuff. How is he scaling his damage? Let's see. Tempering. Gotcha.
All cannon, no ball.
That didn't feel terrible, but yeah, I don't know. Did Trinet or Boa Constrictor go off more? It did get frozen, but yeah, Boa Constrictor did go off more. I think you just really need like a slow and steady or some kind of damage scaler here. Which I don't have, right? Maybe I just need to get rid of Trinet at this point, though.
I bet you could have sworn that was something else.
That's not terrible. Okay, Oasis Guardian has new stuff now, so let's see. He's got the Crimson Orchid, so I could get Lifesteal on Boa Constrictor, and that would solve the board for sure. This thing is just too slow for like day 5+, man.
Short work of that one. Next time.
Man, too bad with the lifesteal not showing up there.
Yes, and only monsters.
Oh, this lag is killing me, dude. I think I'm done with Trinet.
Ah, a friend. I mean, a customer. I get it. You're busy. Enjoy your purchase. Do you have to leave already?
Good lord. Spiked collar showed up. Which makes me feel like I need to play this instead of you.
So, how about this weather where... Oh, you're leaving.
I still have a chance to get restorative enchantment on this too, which is really good. It's just not going to happen this day, so I'm going to go friend items. Your items gain 20 every 6 or whenever you heal, but this is whenever you haste a friend. I could, I just don't have any other haste. The only haste I have now is Flying Squirrel. With the Shadowed Cloak, that could have been really solid, though. Don't want to drop that necessarily. You kind of want this, though. Okay, you're done, and you're done. Berries might have been better than this one.
What happens next is on you.
Let's see what we got here. Very quick railgun, but I did increase its cooldown by 2 seconds, which is not seeming like it's going to matter too much by the looks of it. Yeah. I don't even think he had the multicast unlocked on it. He didn't. I'm just running into better boards now at this point. Maybe I shouldn't have trusted in Boa Constrictor.
This now.
Well,
Follow it to your future.
there you have that.
Mother, father, I might be joining you soon.
Okay, so we don't care about this. We don't care about this. And we play that. Stinger's done. Maybe we transform this. No, I still need you, actually. That's the idea. Right, instead of Wolf, we have Lifting Stones going off really fast. I'll wait and see if we get Turbo or anything like that. That could be maybe a little bit better. I'll take the health here. Two XP or I gotta take the 2 XP there. Void Knight got a new skill. All charge effects are reduced by half, so that would really screw my lifting stones. And I mean, I do have a good amount of this stuff going on. I think I'm actually avoiding Void Knight because of that skill, though.
I am a long way from Pelago.
A long way from Pelago, indeed, my friend.
Uncle's this will. Maybe too much.
Slow effects and burn effects. So we're definitely taking slow effects. Slow 1 item. Slow 2 items. We'll take that. Now I need to find the Anaconda upgrade.
Oh, I do miss it.
I mean, that's pretty funny too. But I don't know if I can really realistically use that as much as I'd love to.
All my weapons have been tested in
I was wondering where this node was. Order and Rage. Maybe I'll look for a Dryad on next day instead of Boa.
You do see these tusks, right?
Resto Collar is still seemingly very, very good, though. This doesn't one-shot me, which is very good.
I can see you're going places, but I'll be
Pretty good.
chasing you.
Would love to find that lifesteal thing and give it to one of these guys, though. Heavy Anaconda is going to be the better of the 2 damage dealers still here on this board. Do we want to transform anything? I guess we could transform this, but I think Isla's a bit better. I'm trying to find this stuff. It's final upgrade. Dual Reaver, man. I'm telling you, this could be insane now. At 3 seconds, a diamond is a really crazy. But this is not the board for it. Double rage gains, kind of cool for Anaconda. Improve your poison items. I don't have any poison items. Tools. I could get lifting stones. Yeah, let's look for that.
Blames his tools, but a good one
Not gonna find it. Yeah, that's worth it.
Hey, I use that brand myself.
Even if it's only giving me $1. Fairy statue. Flurry of blows is really good. I don't really have crit chance. The regen from this skill seems enticing to me. I've never fought this enemy yet, so let's see how spooky he actually is. I don't think it's gonna be very, very crazy. There's a lot of it is a lot of regen because I'm also slowing him, right? But he doesn't actually have any way to kill you.
Somewhere in all these carcasses, I'll find my answers.
Funny enough, this one doesn't have any any voice lines.
Getting closer to the answers. Sketching a map.
We'll go Karnak skills. 40% crit chance. Kind of cool with Aurora Vista. When you enrage, haste your items 1 second. Doesn't really matter too much. I like the 40% crit chance, but I took the slower or faster time to get out of enrage already, so your rightmost item has its cooldown reduced by 1 second while you're enraged. I mean, that's fine.
You need to stay flexible, like a bowstring.
The problem with that is that I have righty-tighty. But yeah, I have 3 slow items, so it's not that big of a deal.
Do you have any really small things?
Doesn't want my stuff. I could sell that there. Sheesh.
Ah, yes, I have the truth you seek. Now, which truth?
I'll take that.
I've been tracking you across the Outlands.
I'd really like an upgrade to these lifting stones, but I'm gonna have to spend the level 13 upgrade most likely on the Anaconda if I can even survive that long. And it's not looking like I can, because that is a disgusting board. I'm just dead no matter what I do here. There's actually no way to beat that. Yeah, that's a hard counter board to mine if I ever seen one. See, I do feel like I could have played Trapvine if I had seen one, especially because I got the restorative enchant. It's the best one on this, but to also have thick hide, this guy got very lucky. And slow burn and toxic flame. Yeah, Jesus. That is a very, very different board from mine. I've never really tried to play Anaconda plus Boa Constrictor before, though. I'm glad I tried it. I think Anaconda is still, like, you can't really do much with this item unless you have a Karst early game to mid game. It's too slow at gold. It's just a bit too slow at gold. Clearly a better player. Take my prize pass upgrade, thank you very much. Alright, I am going to actually pause for like 1 second. So I'll be back real quick, but we're gonna play Dually when I get back. We've already gone over the changes for Dually. Just give me 1 second. My gal asked me to check in between games, so I'm gonna do that real quick, and then we will start up another one. All right, I was guaranteed to have bad RNG though that run because of how good the RNG was on the previous one, right? That previous RNG was insane. That pufferfish run with the scimitar was like that was actually disgusting. That was a crazy run. Okay, so we already went over the dually changes for this patch earlier in the stream. Not too many different changes. Korra got like a slight buff at silver, so if you're playing Korra and you've been enjoying Korra, you'll probably continue to enjoy Korra. I'm the eyeball man. I am the eyeball man. Is this one new too? Tell me it's not back to showing duplicates again. This is the one we're using, I think, right now. Is this the one I was looking at? No, this is old. Yeah, okay. All right. Let's get on into a dually game with the new Super Dually skin. Oh, it's so exciting. Whoa. What the? Hello, fellow Bazaarians. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're playing Dually. That is silly as all get out. Super Dually. Let's jump right on into it. That is a very funny animation. All right. Whoa. I don't think I noticed that. These cosmetics kind of remind me of Whisper of the Old Gods from Hearthstone. Good times. I never played Hearthstone. It always looked enticing to me in the slightest, and I was like, ah, yeah, I think I can skip Hearthstone. Tool. Aiden. Charcoal. Just play some friend BS here. I don't think I'm going to be able to stop myself from going happy camper on these early days. I really don't.
Did they send you? I can't go back to that office.
That's actually a lot of regen. I wonder if I'll be able to beat this guy. Wait, hold on. Hold on now. No, I lose this, right?
I don't ask much.
Oh, dude, wait, hold on. That's actually kind of scary. Admittedly, you're not missing out on much now. Yeah, I kind of missed the moment for that. Another tool. That slows for Hamlet. I mean, this is a really versatile item, and I've gotten it both times I've gone to that guy so far today. Pretty cool. Like that. Enchanted Small Me. I mean, this is just screaming Primal Core at me. This is just screaming Primal Core at me with the Mossy SMG. How are you liking the patch? I like it so far. I've only played 2 runs. My first run was Vanessa, and I just high rolled out of my brain. And then the second run was Karnak, and I kind of low rolled. But the early game was really solid, but the mid game transition, I just didn't have it. But so far, it feels good. Some of these new items are pretty cool. I really like this portable stove. I got it on Vanessa, and it was disgusting in early game. This run, I don't think it's going to make too much of a difference on, to be completely honest with you, but I think I'll just take the small bit of regen here and hope that this guy doesn't have crazy scaling. The new showcase is crazy on Pig. He doesn't have tons of scaling, but he does have a lot of shield. Actually, he's scaling shield, so I'm likely losing this. We'll have to see. Oh no, I'm scaling burn also. You know what? It's gonna be closer than I gave it credit for, but I think I'm still losing this with the burn scaling and shield scaling out of him. Yeah, it's a lot of burn actually.
Learn a lot from losing.
Turns out charcoal with no haste is pretty bad day one. Take another skill here. Yeah, I mean, it's just screaming Primal Core at me. I gotta try to see if I can make the transition over. Yeah, Fang's fine. If I can get the Primal Core, that's really good.
Now that's a bargain.
Take this too.
Trash is tragedy. Reuse everything.
I mean, I kind of just want to put this damage on here, don't I? I think I do. Yeah, I need the tool on the board, huh? Annoying as it is, I do. It's not a great start for me here on Dually today, this time around, but if I do manage to pull the Primal Core, I think I'll be okay. But I'm not very impressed with the current board, I'll tell you that much. It's a very versatile item, though. They don't call him Drooly for a reason? For no reason? Yeah. Can get a silver tool here.
Oh, Dooley, I'm so glad to see you.
I'm gonna take Clawrins in case I don't see Primal. And I don't see Primal, and I also don't see Friend Core. Egads, man. Tragic. Tragedy has struck. I think this has got to be weaponized, unfortunately, here. There's just no situation where this is Clawrins, I don't think. And I need all the tools to make this guy 3 seconds. I guess I could just go here. All the fast items are to the right of the core, though, which freaking stinks. If I sell both my self-scaling items, I can buy a ticket here. I think I'm just going small items and looking for, like, Uzi upgrade, something like that. Lev pad's okay. Maybe I can go tech at some point. Maybe I can go tech at some point. Still not very strong, though.
These are my hunting grounds.
I think maybe I'm meant to put, like, the Fang to the left just to charge up the weaponized core for a little bit, but... Or hell, maybe even since this thing is still a bronze SMG, I'm supposed to put that to the left because it's gonna run out of ammo by the time the core hits it more than a couple times. Yeah, like, even just before it hits it twice, it's already out. A little bit too slow. I mean, I've got the crit chance now too, though, because of aggressive.
I'll remember that
Yeah,
trick
okay.
on my next hunt.
Yeah, for now, this has to be to the left. If I can maybe get some extra ammo for it, maybe I can switch it over. Let's just take the damage buff here. And a medium. Upper tech's not terrible. Okay, what does this guy actually have? He's got, when you use your rightmost relic, which is flintstones. Slow an item. Heavy bonfire flintstones is that's crazy. This guy is actually really strong, huh? No, this guy's actually really strong. He's got a lot of regen, he's got a lot of burn, and he's got a lot of haste too. And he's got the crit. And this should be shielding for what? No. Just 20? No, 40. 60. 60 shield on a 6. Maybe he's not that crazy. You know what? Maybe this is the move, just because these guys are slow. So yeah, I'll try that.
Are ye real?
American education. Yeah, for real. Actually. That's not that much burn. He's just got really good skills. And these are insane items to just go and be able to pull on day 3 like this. I mean, that one not so much, but I'll take it. I think we're just upgrading the SMG here.
Sells junk. They don't make these like they used to.
Do I care about upgrading this? It does 120 damage base later on. Kind of cool. I think if anything, I'd like to upgrade the cool LEDs here. Save my money a bit and do that.
Items have lived. They have stories.
Scary the way they steer teachers over there. How so?
I'm finished with fighting, but I can help you finish a fight.
I don't think that's worth it. It's only 20 damage for Dinosaur. It's 1 destroy, which is kind of nice, but... Is this the board where you can really build towards dinosaurs? Maybe it is with hover tech. You never know. I think I still like this a bit more for now, though. Curriculum changes. That means history is getting redacted. Yeah, trust me, dude. That's happening in America, too. It's not good, either. Our current administration. Jeez. Don't get me started on it. It's scary. It's quite scary. Yeah, in it. This is 6 seconds here, though. This is 6 seconds also, so I guess I'll just play that. Yeah, okay. I'll have to live with this for now. Maybe I should have taken the claw arm just because it's a really good item, but I don't have any haste yet, so... I wasn't about to try to bank on propeller hat claw arm. Just not it. Interesting. It actually seems like quite a good way to scale the power drill. That was very close. Yeah, they definitely are. I feel you on that for sure. It's... Yeah, it's something, man. Yeah, they do focus on US history, and like you have to take like 1 or 2 courses on world history over the course of your entire like K through 12 experience. It's pretty lame. Anywho, let's take a weapon. It's a slow weapon, but it's bronze. I want more skills, but I also need better items pretty badly. That's very usable. That's very usable. They buffed it up to 8 seconds instead of 9 seconds at silver as well. Someone explain common core quote-unquote math to me. I want to laugh. Core math? Are you talking about actually cores in the game, or are you like...
Do you have to leave already?
Haste your core. Haste your core. This should still say cores, right? Right, game?
I get it. You're busy.
I'll take it.
Enjoy your purchase.
Is a crazy place. Yeah, there's a lot of people that live out of the U.S. that I think it's majority of the viewers for the channel that are overseas. So shout out. I'm gonna go crit here.
Plump and pampered as babies.
Try to see if I can't find a power drill or a spider
Perhaps we struck the wrong caravan.
on the rest of this day and maybe pop in that Cora. I mean, that does make Dinosaur playable-ish. Yeah, fuck it. That's fine. So we're looking for power drill or black spider. So I guess black spider could come from, you know. Another ray, micro mock, capacitor, nah. Pylon. That is an interesting one because you can play this with M-Snail for decent results.
Oh, you want to help me test my designs?
Common Core wasn't introduced until a year after I got out of high school, 2 years for Sean Tempo. Oh, is that what that is? Yeah, straight up don't know what Common Core is, I guess.
Want to hang out and talk about aerospatial extenuators?
What's Common Core?
Oh, you're leaving.
1 + 1 = 2? Is that what they're teaching in high school math now? Your understanding, it's just a different way of learning mathematics, and it's supposedly better for teaching the way as opposed to just memorizing. I don't know about that one.
I would never debase my wares by haggling.
Medium cores, silver tech. Adjacent items gain 2 when your enemy uses an item. I think we'll hold on to that.
Remorse never. Be remorseless.
Seems good next to Cora, right? Gorgon got something new. Gorgon Spore. Start of each fight, poison 12. So they get the instant poison and the instant freeze now, because that happens immediately at the beginning of the fight. I mean, I'm still like thinking Shiny Fang is kind of the best thing for weaponized core and Cora here. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Gorgon Noble has some of the best skills in the game. So obviously that's just a good fight no matter what for us, but... if I can pull Shiny Fang, I'm gonna try. Yeah, you never know. That could have been a core upgrade. Oh, I get a second shot. Diamond Fangs is also an insane skill. Second pelt. All right. Not what we're looking for today. Wow. The odds of that are astronomically low. Like, that's it's pretty nuts. I guess I'm still rocking this. Is there any changes I should make? Should I put a Fang over there? I don't think so. I need to get this up to at least gold before I can start moving some more of my faster items to the right. I'm gonna keep the SMG over here as well. It's getting a decent amount out of the Alpha Ray. And keep in mind, they updated rays to include themselves when they go off. So when this ray goes off, all my weapons gain 9, as in addition to my core going off. See?
Every failed experiment lights the path to success.
It's just weapon spam at the end of the day, but it's working. It is working. I wouldn't mind upgrading aggressive
yes,
here.
I have the truth you seek. Now, which truth were you seeking?
You say object. Ask anyone. It's always been this way.
Second dinosaur. Well, I mean, that's better than this, right? But yeah, I think I'd rather just get rid of Chris. Even though he's a tech, I don't really care too much about that. Put this one over here just because the potential to pull one is a little better that way, I think. We'll have to see. Foreman got something new. Yeah, he's got a skill voucher now. It's still messing with me, everything being shiny. Gold skill from any hero is pretty solid. Zookeeper is also kind of fine with the poison idea because you can get the, whenever you use a friend, poison. He's also got a poison buff for Korra, if I want to transition to that. That said, though, I mean, Extract exists, Death Caps exists. This might be slightly better. It's also, yeah, it's also got the crit poison skill. If we're transitioning to Korra with that, it should be pretty solid.
You must free the others.
Random gold lethargy is notably kind of sick. Where's that at? Oh, yeah, from Foreman, right? The skill thing. Okay, so that should have upgraded Korra as well. That in mind. It could get max prestige back from hitting Deborah here. Go for like the pseudo flawless, but eh. Anything I want to upgrade? I guess SMG is still worth upgrading, right?
But I was quite the rogue.
2-4. 8-10. That's kind of good.
Confidence goes a long way. Turns silver into more than silver.
Okay. Not the best. I don't really want to have to rely on these dinosaurs for this, but maybe it's just that. need to be poisoning with something quick though, right? So if only this was a toxic fang, man. I could put it to the left over here. That would be pretty good. I'll try this out for the fight here.
Got a few new designs I want to try. Let me know what you think.
Super Dually getting so tiny like that is so silly. Big burn numbers, okay. He's got decent regen. Okay, new ray animations.
I never wanted to design weapons, but I might need to
It's got the ray animation when it goes off. Like for the gamma ray. That felt fine. I think Keylogger definitely got a notable upgrade there on this patch. Just ate so much salmon. Nice.
If you have to ask the price, you can't afford it.
Green wasp. Nah. It could be really good if I get a black spider, though. Metronome, also not bad. I could drop levitation pad for it and get the haste onto Cora a little faster. It's the same amount, but it doesn't charge Arc Blaster. I think I'm still okay with that.
That suits you beautifully.
Well, now that exists.
You want to buy that? I mean, excellent choice.
Got Metronome Lens.
Tell everyone you got it here.
Now this is more efficient haste. Okay. I will take a freebie here. It's a good one to get. Let's go gold tier skills. See if I can find like toxicity or something. Paralytic poison's fine. And then Viper Tyrant. A grizzly bear. Ryan, you're getting called out. Apparently you're a grizzly bear now. Hopper Ed. I really want to go here and find a power drill, but I need to just take the extra XP when I see it, I think, still. Still very, very good. I could be playing this to the left of Weaponized Core, just to charge it a little bit more. I guess they would both charge a little bit more off of that.
Take your time. I'm pretty laid back.
Lord knows I want to play Nitrogen Hammer pretty badly on this patch. I will say that much. This does haste both cores, huh? Maybe just for the simple fact that it hastes both, that's still worth it. I would love to pick up Nitrogen Hammer right now, but it's not the time. Monitor Lizard is much more appealing. Done with these guys. Take a Monitor Lizard.
Just toss that on my back, and I'll trot it to your door.
Go loot item. Any upgrades for this guy would be really good. Like any poison upgrades specifically would be really good. Play Monitor Lizard here. Drop this guy. Put in this guy. Drop this guy. And put in... What, a Fang? Could do Fang. I don't really need Alpha Ray anymore. We'll just play Fang.
Some hunters lay traps. I like to face my prey.
Maybe I should put Monitor Lizard and the other thing to the left of Cora. I don't know. Because I could scale the poison off of that too, and then Cora would just be casting like absurdly fast. Instead of doing a bunch of poison, I could just be doing a bunch of damage.
You'd make a killing.
I don't know what this board is. It's got Reel 'em In, which is pretty solid. Tinderbox Battle Balloon, I guess. But I don't know why you have Great Eagle on the board. The alternate version of this board would look like this. I'm not like jazzed about the way that it looks though. It relies a lot on keylogger.
Make deals, not war.
3D printer keylogger with a toxic enchant. That could be kind of fun. Imagine. Toxic printer with keylogger on the right of a Cora. That could be kind of fun, man. I'm not gonna lie. That sounds like a lot of fun. Got the lag on the game right now. There's the other thing. Okay, what the hell am I doing here? I would have much preferred to find like a vendor that sold those for more, but here we are. Toxic keylogger is just double scaling. Oh, that's so sad. Yeah, that is unfortunate. Oh, maybe it's not 3D printer then. I should have checked that first. Okay, so we want keylogger. I guess keylogger can stay there. Charging station's also quite good, but I'm fine skipping out on that for now. Thunderer. Okay, we're gonna go Stew here for the potential anything to win pull.
No fair! I wasn't ready!
So, I mean, I don't know. I feel like I'm still getting more poison out of it being on the other side. Maybe keylogger stays here and I just put Copper Red over here for moral support, and then these guys stay over here just so I'm poisoning more often. And then, yeah, it's like this, right? So that you scale a little faster too. And I'm spending 15 here for the poison buff across the board. And I'm going JJ.
Bazaar's a crazy place, right?
And there's the power drill. Alright. Don't need that. Really nice to get that right before the level 10 upgrade here.
So, how about this weather where...
Could even Dino Saddle, but I'm not. And that is why we do this. That is why we do this stuff, man. Okay. Toxic Power Drill. Also, hey, the enchantments in the lookup are colored now. Sorry, text are color. Yeah. I'm switching back and forth between Bazaar and Oaken Tower recently. Have you played Oaken Tower? I've been hearing people in my chat talking about Oaken Tower, but I haven't played it, no. I would imagine it's pretty good, though. Seeing as though everyone seems to like it a lot.
Are you sure? Have you noticed?
Oh, you know what? Also, though, yeah, hold on. This is actually incorrect placement. The black spider is supposed to be over here, and then keylogger is supposed to be over here, I think, so that I can scale up the power drill's poison. Maybe not. This does put out more poison this way. 'Cause I'm more reliable. It's more reliable to rely on my own poison triggers and item use triggers than it is to rely on the enemy's item use triggers when I'm running slow. It should be fine. I'm gonna giggle at that every time I see it. I don't think I really care about transforming anything here. I will, however, look for power drill upgrade.
Make the things they fix things with.
Hello again.
Maybe you already got what you need. No pressure here.
Enough saber rattling. To battle!
Just looked it up. God, that UI makes me sad. For Oaken Tower, I saw like, I think Momo was talking about playing it recently.
I can't go back.
Yeah, it's like, if the black spider's over here, then I'm casting Power Drill more, and if the black spider's over here, then I'm casting Korra more. Maybe this is still worth it. You know what? Let's fight the same guy. I wish I had kind of like looked at that, but maybe I can go back on stream and look at it. I mean, I'm pretty sure this Power Drill is like near infinite anyway. What do you guys think? Do you think that was better? I couldn't really tell. We already have that. Better.
It is my pleasure to educate you in the toxic arts.
Plasma resistor or plank? I do not know what that was before, but now it's a shield.
Beautiful. Okay, so skill upgrades, if I hit a gold one, I'd need 20. So I only have 6, 7, 11, $12. So I would be able to upgrade toxic weapons, though. I think that's worth it.
I can teach you any skill.
Yeah, I'm not taking these, though.
As long as you
Okay.
already know it.
Don't even get me started on what I just said. I know you heard it. The brain rot in this chat has never failed me before. Yeah, I mean, I see what you're going for with Draconic Rage, man. I mean, that's a lot of burn. Dude, this lag is crazy. The servers are definitely unstable. Aura definitely still seems strong. I mean, at this tier, it is as good as it was last season on gold. At diamond, though, it is slightly worse than it was before. Because it only goes down 1 second instead of going down 2 seconds. I need some money. Yeah, I'll take crit chance, sure. Advanced training, give your items types. Vehicles and drones. I guess vehicle or drone would be worth it. Property ray. Curious, curious, curious. Whenever you use another ray. You get the gamma ray right here. Ooh, hold on, hold on. That's actually kind of sick. This is pretty rare, too. So, this guy has a Rhymestone amulet now. Whenever you freeze with an adjacent item, charge a weapon. So, anytime either of these go off, and Iceberg is going off whenever you're using something, he's charging one of these. I don't think with a board like this you can ever beat Frost Street Champion. Juggler, however, is really, really good, and will be doing that for sure. Also, I'm switching the keylogger back to the other side. Not bad. Charges can go onto the frozen bludgeon at least. Yes, but keep in mind if it does that, then it's charging an item that can freeze again, and then that item freezes you and then charges 2 seconds on another item. And you're already getting frozen by a diamond iceberg, which is a full second of freeze every single time. So unless you're playing like flying or... Yeah, you need flying for sure. And DOT, in my opinion. Three seconds? Yeah. 3 items.
I've got everything you need to do anything you want.
Not bad. This is really good. With Power Drill, but
I love this stuff so much, I'm almost happy when you don't buy it.
Greetings, mortal.
Restorative 3D printer.
Can I get you?
Restorative thermal lance. Kind of funny with metronome already going. These are good items, but I mean, that's so good. Slows for twice as long. Yeah, I don't think I need any of this stuff. I'd just be re-rolling it at this point anyway.
Farewell, mortal. I...
Go
The sun
ahead,
is coming through the window and blinding me right now.
It makes this more fun.
That's a lot of diamond items, and I see some very good skills there, my good friend. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna get obliterated here. It's not even gonna be close. I'm so dead.
You fall like a boulder.
Oh my god.
I flow like the wind.
Equivalent exchange, mossy pufferfish. This is only 10%. Okay, wow, it's still an insane board though. Blinded by God's Radiance and a very strong Vanessa board.
What's up? Come on in.
Game does not want to show me power drill.
It's okay,
That's okay.
to just browse. It's research.
Volcus.
Target acquired. Engaging.
How inconsiderate of you, Volcus, to freeze my SMG like that.
So cold.
I think this is the first time I've ever played Keylogger with Cora. I mean, I could try for Fairy Statue again. I could also go for Lord of the Waste. This guy has a scary item now. I really, truly don't know if I beat this dude. He's charging Landscraper or Skyscraper so much. There's not much here that's really worth it to me anyway, other than the extra XP. So I'm gonna go for Lord of the Wastes and see if I can pull either double crit or the toxic letter opener and transform that. Maybe I can turn it into something that's a little better than this copperette on the left here.
Bazaar. Do not corrupt us.
It's not bad.
Let's get those dents hammered out.
What? What? What the fuck? That can't be real, right?
Tightened, tempered, oiled, and tuned.
What the fuck is that? What?
You don't have time not to buy this.
It's a very weird one for sure. There you are, friend.
One less slow-mo in the world.
Hope it's going well. Can I order our dinner now? Yeah, sure. I'm nearly done with this one.
So hard to put a price on the priceless.
I have potions, weirdly enough. Such an expensive roll. 100. And the frost potion upgrade too. Icy enchant is so tempting, even though I don't need it. Been holding on to these for way too long.
Zosima says
I'll hold on to it.
less will unburden me.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
I don't know, can you? Glass cannon. Ooh, my power drill. That guy fucked himself. That guy fucked himself good. That is not a good enough item to... Well, I mean, 162. Okay, that's actually solid, I guess. That's a weird one. I don't think I've ever seen a board look like that before. Kind of cool, though. I can't afford the skills, but I want to look so badly.
Come on in.
I can't afford it.
Maybe I should lower my prices.
Just give me the freebies, man. Let me get out of here. Nothing new on this fight, but still most likely the best items that I can get.
With your chaos. We are moon dwellers. This is our home.
Alrighty. Not too shabby. Could go for the slow stuff at this point with that skill pull there. I already have Black Spider, but it's diamond skills for sure. Charge a burn item. I mean, maybe when this gets re-rolled it turns into a burn, but I kind of doubt it. Yeah, that's just the one.
Power is wisdom. Something like that.
Bum 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 bum. All right, I have a transform for the frozen horror here.
Nothing? Did it really change? What did you used to do?
Pretty sure Icy Diana just freezes 1 for 1. Not the craziest thing on earth. And maybe we can close it out here. So the build is Wax and Wane. First time this goes off, we slow everything for a second. We've also got Black Spider slowing as well, and Toxic Power Drill for even more poison overall. Got the Keylogger here to buff up the poison on Korra. I'm still undecided on whether this is better over here or not. I mean, it feels like it should be slightly better, but it's all dependent on how spammy our opponent is. Because this is better for us poisoning more in the early part of the fight, right? Because it helps it loop itself being over here. I think I'm still going to run it over here, but I see the argument for doing this for sure. It's just this poor guy is a lot slower. A lot slower. This is an on-death pig, though, so we got to be a little nervous. See shielded and heal, and I see a little bit of burn to freeze build. I don't have Karnok's Rage. I think we're totally fine here. Skadoosh. Big old Korra. 466. It keeps disappearing on me. I'm doing it again. Unfortunately for this guy, he only got to use his stopwatch 1 time. Now it won't even let me right-click Korra at all. The game is definitely very slow right now, but that's okay. It was a fun run. And I still think Korra is one of the best cores in the game right now. And since they nerfed Launcher Core a bit, I think Korra is going to start getting seen a lot more often, even though it was already a really strong item. Wax and Wane, Toxic Power Drill, pretty solid. And yeah, good supporting skills as well. Especially when you consider that Mossy SMG goes off at 2 seconds and then freezes off of that. So we're getting 3 different kinds of statuses for charging Power Drill at 2 seconds. And Toxic Weapons is just like a best in slot skill for Korra. I could have just had like an extra weapon over here instead of energy potion, but I like the little bit of haste it provided Cora in the mid fight there. Yeah, fun one. If you guys are new to the channel, consider subscribing. I try to do my best to post Bazaar content every single day. And we got plenty of new content here in this new season, so stay tuned, y'all. That is, however, going to do it for the stream here today, everyone. Thank you very much for watching. I went over most of the patch notes for most of the heroes, if not all the patch notes. I don't think I went over Pig stuff or Mac stuff. I think those are the two I skipped. Maybe I skipped Stealth too. Either way, the characters that we played were really fun, and I had a good time. I hope you guys had a good time too, and yeah, look forward to daily Bazaar content from here on out. I am definitely going to have that Vanessa run as a video for tomorrow, and then I'll try to go back into the normal rotation, which means I'll be trying to record something tomorrow for Pig and Mac and Karnok and all the others, but maybe this dually run I just played might end up being the dually run that we see on the channel when it comes back around to dually. Let's see. Yeah, y'all, that is going to do it for me here today. Thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.